Okay, thank you so much, Judy, for that. So we're gonna move on to our very first session of today's event. So what's the very first session today? So the very first session today, we have an international speaker, Associate Professor Dr. Hazmila Binti Hassan, PhD, and she's gonna present the very first material. Is called Time Management in Presentation. So before we call Associate Professor Dr. Hazmila to the stage, I would first want to uh, what is it? Introduce her first with her biography. But unfortunately, she has not joined yet. So I'm not going to do that yet. So, Yuri, what do you think about today's event? It's going to be a long day today.
Yeah, I think this event is going to be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yep.
yep, hopefully that we can get a new insight from this event.
Yeah, me too. And I think we have three international speakers today, just to let you guys know. And also, we have two lecturers from Binus Bandung, actually, that is going to present too today. So it's going to be interesting. By the way, guys, I would like to remind everyone that we're also currently live on YouTube. So, hi, YouTube, whoever is watching this on YouTube. Don't forget, whoever has the best comments, you guys will get e-wallet vouchers of up to 100,000, which is actually not pretty bad. And we're going to choose five best comments. So if you guys are currently right now live on YouTube, please just comment uh, whatever it is that you thought about this event today. Maybe not now, right? Maybe after the event has, started and everything, and some of the lecturers and also the international students are, presenting. So yeah, don't forget about that.
Okay, so guys, please give your best commentator, and in Q&A session, please give your best question so that you can maybe get the prize. Okay.
Yes, I love prizes. But anyways, I also want to inform that for those of you that is going to pitch this Saturday, I believe there's going to be a new registration form, and we will send that to you guys in the chat box maybe a bit later. But I will remind everybody again once, yeah, the event starts. But anyways, I am told that Associate Professor Dr. Hazmela is here, I believe. So without further ado, I would first read her biography and also her it's kind of like a small CV kind of thing. So everybody get to know her first, right? So who is she? So Dr. Hazmila Hassan completed her PhD at Coventry University, UK. She was awarded the Excellent Service Reward Anugerah Perkhidmatan Cemerlang in 2003 and in 2013. Now she works as an FPIT Academic Program Promotion Coordinator to plan and lead the promotion of faculty academic programs at College Expos, coordinate the promotion committee of faculty academic programs, as well as collaborating and being involved with school, polytechnic, matriculation, and college outreach programs. So without further ado, we would like to call out Associate Professor Dr. Hazmila Binti Hassan to the stage.
Thank you very much for the chair for the presentation.
Yes, thank you.
So,
Thank you too.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to everyone. Can I know
Yes,
how many of the participants are here?
we currently have around 380 plus, I
Alhamdulillah.
guess. Yeah, around that.
Alhamdulillah. Wait,
Yes.
I want to share my screen. Can I share
Okay,
my
sure, of course. Can the comedy help with that?
You already co-host the. You already has an access.
Oh, okay.
Wait, my screen is, I cannot extend my screen with you all. All right, okay. So Alhamdulillah, I'm very pleased being invited by Venus University. And I'm sure Venus University students are very, very lucky for attending this kind of program where you have a lot of sharing from a lot of perspective for different universities, so that it can help you in your work and also your assignment. And I'm sure this will be a very, very good input when you go to workplace, inshallah. Inshallah. All right, so to continue this, let me share my screen. You hold on. Okay, I'm sure you can see my screen, is it?
Yes, it's already.
Mustafa.
Okay,
Yes.
good, good. All right, so Alhamdulillah, I'm at the title given to me is about time management in presentation. Yeah. So what is about time management in presentation? Why do the organizer choose this title? Why the organizer choose the title? You may type at the chat if you have anything that you want to share from. I'm sure you have a lot of experience. Most of you are what year are you? Is it year 3 and 4? So you can just type at the chat while I'm just presenting, and later I will look at the chat to answer your question if you have later stage, all right? So I've been given 1 hour talking about time management in presentation, yeah? So I'm trying to organize my presentation by trying to share with you around 45 minutes. And inshallah, I will entertain the question and answer, inshallah. So why in presentation, we have to look at time management, you see. So overall, in any event, they already arrange a schedule where you have slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, and you have the presenters that are sharing. And if, let's say, even though you in your class, when you do your presentation, yeah, so you also have your colleagues that are waiting and queuing to do the presentation. So what happens if we are not, we cannot manage our time during our presentation? Let's say we are being given 10 minutes for our presentation, but we exceeded our presentation to 15 minutes. We said, oh, it's just 5 minutes. Is it okay or not? You see? So even though it's a 5 minutes extra that you've been taken, that is disrespect to other colleagues that want to present. You see? And also is already interrupting the event schedule, where you see for every presenter they have to start a little bit late because of you see. So I've also faced this kind of situation because I'm the moderator. So for the moderator, a lesson to learn is that you must know how to manage your speakers. All right. So if, let's say, I also overtime, so you have to give me signal. Okay, Dr. Hazmila, you have only 2 minutes to finish. You see. So that's why we try to manage the speaker, because sometimes speakers, they don't aware about their time because they are too depth into their presentation. Yeah. So that is a background of what we will share today. Okay. So I already explained about the time management roughly, the background of it, and then what you should do about time management in presentation, and how you want to structure your presentation. All right. So first of all, you need to organize and also plan. When you said about time management, the time we are being given 24 hours. Yes, that is luxury. Even though the 24 hours also we cannot organize and plan our life. Yes or not? In a day, sometimes in a day. And we said, oh, the 24 hours is not enough for us. Then we should get how many hours? a day, all right? But for presentation, we don't have that kind of luxury, you see. We only have 10 minutes or we only have 15 minutes. And sometimes you are being given the 15 minutes or the 10 minutes, but you also have to prepare for question and answer. So you don't have so much luxury of putting so many things in your presentation, you see. So in a presentation, you need to organize. You need to organize what you want to present, all right? In my presentation, I don't cover the content. I'm only talking about time management, yeah? Time management. I'm sure there are other speakers that will cover about the content, all right? But if, let's say, later I will share a video later, I want you to give a very focused evaluation towards the video, and we can discuss a little bit, all right? We can have activity a little bit, all right? So that we can learn what are the things that the student have put in for the presentation, all right? Okay, and then when you do a presentation, you also need to have clear vision and goals, what you want to portray, what you want to deliver to your audience. So first thing first, you need to know your audience. And for today, even though in my presentation, I already asked Dr. Mulyani, I said, Doctor, who is my audience? Dr. Mulyani said, oh, it's university, Venus University students. Alhamdulillah. At least I've been giving opportunity to touch you today, this morning, yeah. So you need to know who is your audience and how you want to organize your presentation, the content towards achieving or touching your audience. If let's say your audience are among the students, what range? Do they like words, so many words or not? You see? Because sometimes people like to put everything in one slide, yeah, and you want people to read all that. People can read that, so we don't want. We try to avoid that. Yeah. So that is the things that you must put into consideration: clear vision and goal of what you want to present. Okay, and then the other one is that accuracy of choices. Accuracy of choices. So for accuracy of choices, when you've been given a title, okay, you have to do a presentation. So what do I do? You ask yourself, you are being given a topic, what do I do? And when do I do it? And the other one is, how well do I do it? So from there, only you can plan your time management. And the choices, the accuracy of your choice is actually will contribute to the time management. The accuracy of your choice, what you want to put in, what you want to share with your audience. Okay, so the accuracy of the choices actually will determine your time management is either effective or you can't control your time management. Okay. All right. So these are a few literature where we can see that a lot of scholars being said about presentation, time management in presentation. So one of it is from Abini, 2011. The speaker closes few minutes after the expected finishing time. Okay, a few minutes. As I mentioned just now, 5 minutes, nothing. Is just a 5 minutes extra. But actually the 5 minutes, do you experience or not? When you want to go to your university, you have a lecture. Normally, you will go out from your house, let's say 7:30, but because of jam, everything, you consider all that, yeah? And then you go and you can be punctual around 8, you reach your university, okay? But let's say you late 5 minutes, what will happen? I've experienced when I late 5 minutes, I came to the office half an hour late. Only 5 minutes, you see. So how about event? If only one speaker doing that, and how about other speakers? 5 minutes, you have 10 speakers. So the 5 minutes time with 10, how many? hours being delayed, you see, and the program cannot finish according to the time. Because when events are being organized, we have to follow the schedule. We have to follow the schedule. So we as speaker, we need to know, when you know that already that you have not enough time to finish, just choose or pick the most important point that you want to share with your audience. All right? Okay, and then beside that, Barrage 2010, over preparing can be as bad as under preparing. Now we think that that is the intention is very good actually. We want to share with our audience as so much thing as whatever in our mind we want to share with our students, yeah, with our audience. And then let's say you've been given 20 minutes and you prepare 50 slides or maybe 100 slides. Of course you can't finish. You can't finish presenting with a 50 or 100 slides, you see. So why I said that, I have a justification for my argument. All right. So later we will discuss on that. Yeah. And then for Jezra K, yeah, 2017. Advises to discipline the self to stay within 1 degree of separation from the topic and within the expected time. So you see, it's very good if you can manage, you can finish earlier than your given time. So you are aware already what are the time that you should finish. Even though myself also, I put my watch in front of me, you see, so that I'm not over excited with my presentation. Yeah, I'm excited. So you see, last night also I can't sleep. I want to see Binus University student. Okay, for this morning. So sometimes we need to be aware. This is the real life lah. This is the real life that as a speaker you have to manage your presentation and also your content and also your time. See, according to J. Johnson, 2019, the delivery of the material is not adequate, rehearsed, and time. You see, so when you have your content, you prepare your slide, work is not finished yet. Yeah, work is not finished yet. So what the next step that you should do is that you should practice. You should rehearse. If you don't rehearse during the presentation time, when you present, you don't know. That's why you will be extend your time and you cannot stop at according to the time given. Okay. So when you rehearse, you are being given 10 minutes, let's say. So you must stop 8 minutes before the time given. Before the time given. All right. So this is very, very important. And students sometimes forget about this. Okay, you think that you prepared your slide, your presentation, then it's fine, it's finished already. No, you need to practice. You need to rehearse. First, maybe you can rehearse by yourself, and then maybe later you can rehearse with your friends. Ask your friend to listen. Maybe your friends can advise you, hey, you don't go deeper on this one. Just you see, so you can get advice or comment from your friends. All right. So this is good exercise actually. This is good exercise. And the other one is that it can build your confidence when you want to speak to your audience. All right. And then by Chill Hamilton, 2017, when we are nervous, listeners are more likely to focus on negative vocal cues. So what are the vocal? You see? So the audience already know that you are nervous, and sometimes you can hear the shivering of the voice. You can hear the vibration of the voice because the nervous is very, very high. You see? So be careful when you want to do the presentation, because this also can delay your presentation, you see. So it will also affect with the time management of the presentation. Yeah. So what you should do is that, yes, nervous is normal actually. If you are not nervous, something is wrong lah. So don't worry if you are nervous. Even though me today also, I also feel nervous. I want to face 433 students of Binti University. All are excellent students. You see. So what you should do is that you already prepare your slide. You have your content. You are the expert of what you want to share. Bear that in mind. You are the expert. Only you know what you want to share with your audience. Your audience know nothing. Say that to yourself. Say that to yourself. So that you can build the confidence. All right. So that you can build the confidence and then do your breathing. Do your breathing. Yeah. Do your breathing. Take a very deep breathing. And some experts say that breathe in, you count 20 times. 20. Yeah. Breathe in slowly, breathe in deep, and then you exhale. So hopefully your nerves can be eliminate lah from yourself. Okay, so that is the cue. All right, and then Alan, 2012, what did Alan say? Problems of time management make me work under pressure. Some people, they want to share a lot, but the time given make them under pressure. You see? Why you want to be pressure? Why you want to be pressure? Let's say you are being given 10 minutes, then prepare according to the 10 minutes. Don't put so many things. So if you put so many things and you can't finish, you have 50 slides and you can't finish, so that will give pressure to you. All right? You are already nervous and then you can't finish your slide. You see? So the presentation later will be not so nice. Not so nice. All right? Another one is Kit et al. 2010. What is Kit saying? Kit says that sources of stress, especially that they require clear and effective communication with the guest and to a strong memory, recall some facts and data. Sometimes you just put things where you have to remember when you are communicating with your audience. Let's say afterwards, you will ask me a question, a very, very brilliant question until I cannot answer your question. So that also will give me, let's say the speaker will give the speaker time to think, they have to recall, and maybe that also will contribute to the time management, run of time management. All right. So, okay, that is a little bit of sharing from the scholar's perspective. All right. Now, what is the challenge when you want to manage your time in your presentation, and then you want to ensure that you can put everything inside your presentation? So, what is the challenge? You see? So the word, how much information to include in the talk in order to communicate the message and fit in the time frame allowed for the speaker. You see? So you have to organize. You see, you have to organize when you are being given a time frame. Let's say before you think about the time first, you organize what are your content. So let's say you put phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, or maybe phase 4. So what you want to put in phase 1? So what are the points that you think that are very important that you want to share with your audience? So just jot down first. At least you have the framework, what you want to share, what you want to share with your audience. All right. So after that, when you have everything planned and organized, then only you fit in what are the things that you want to put in. First, don't cut first. Okay, don't make it short first. Don't just put in. Then when you prepare everything, everything is perfectly in the slide. Then when you rehearse, that is the time where either you should delete certain facts, just leave the important one and go deeper and explain more. You see? So that is the thing where you should organize and plan. Okay, that is the thing where you should organize. So first, because to prepare a slide, even though it's a 10 minutes presentation, it's not easy. It's not easy. Yes, I understand. I understand you. It's not easy. So you have so many things in your mind, but you have to choose which one is the best to share with your audience. All right. Okay, that's the challenge. Yeah. Okay, now speech pace. Yeah, speech pace. Normally, when you do a presentation, we don't want to go too fast. All right, we don't want to go too fast. So please make sure. Normally, it's been shared by the expert. 1,000 words per 7 minutes. 1,000 words per 7 minutes. That means around 140 to 150 words per minute. If you really want to organize what you want to say, it will be good if you can draft a script, because let's say because you want to actually plan and organize yourself so that you are in the range. All right, so you can start with that if let's say you want it. But there are some people, it depends to your style. Okay, it depends to your style. Some people, they cannot follow script, but they know that they can manage the time by referring to their watch, or they have someone that can remind them about the time. Yeah. So that is where you have to organize yourself. So for 140 to 150 words per minute, so that means for 20 minutes, yeah, for 20 minutes times by 150 words, you only can say about 3,000 words. So I'm already going to detail now about time management of presentation. I don't put so many things. I just mentioning about this. So this can trigger you to think for 3,000 words, what you should put in around the 20 minutes of time. If let's say you are being given 10 minutes of time, that means what? How many words that you want to that you can share with your audience? Cut into two. 10 minutes times 150, which is 1,500 words. Yeah. So that is how, in detail, if let's say you want to go for detail. Yeah. So that is how that is being managed. Yeah. In terms of the content. Now, sometimes speakers want to put in jokes. Yeah, if not, your presentation will be dull. People will feel this is a great morning, but there's no joke. Yeah. So you need more time for jokes. You see, you need more time for jokes. So you have to calculate what kind of joke that you want to share with your audience. So make sure your jokes is a very short one. Yeah, because you only have 3,000 words for 20 minutes. Okay. Because you know why? Because you want the engagement with your audience. All right. And it is good if you can share a little bit of jokes if you have. But make sure that your jokes really relevant to the theme of your presentation. Yeah. To the theme of your presentation. So maybe 1 minute. 1 minute will be enough. All right. Okay. That one is for jokes. Okay. Now, the other one is that 10, 20, and 30 rules. This one is by Kawasaki. 10, 20, and 30 minute rules. Okay, what is 10? 10 slide. 2 or 3 main ideas. You see, only 2 or 3 main ideas you are advised to prepare around 10 slides. You see? So that shows that not everything that you should put in. Yeah, not everything. So you can organize your presentation. That's why accuracy of choices is very, very important. What are the choices that you want to choose to put in? That's why you have to do the research. You have to do the research to prepare, to ensure that you can prepare a very good presentation. All right. Not about so many things. Let's say you have 10 factors why entrepreneurs are success. Okay. But do you have enough time to go deep to discuss more about the 10 factors? You see, maybe with the 2 or 3 main ideas just now, you can do a comparison beside the main factor that you want to share with your audience, and then just do a comparison. Let's say we have success factors among the graduates in terms of entrepreneurship. Yeah. So what are the main factors? Is it the what spirit? What are the main motivation that contribute to the success? So you discuss about that, and then maybe you can do a comparison with other groups, yeah, with other groups. So that will be much more better and can show you, and your audience also can have a visualize on why this student is good, and then what are other group that might be good but can also contribute to that. It's either negative or positively lah. So that is how you try to manipulate the 2 or 3 main ideas. Yeah, doesn't mean that you have to put 10. If you have 10, doesn't mean you have to put 10. Okay, and then 20 minutes. The 20 is actually 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, 20 seconds or 2 minutes for each slide. You see? 20 seconds or 2 minutes for each slide. So that means if you are more than 2 minutes for one slide, that shows that you already utilize more time. And then finally, you see, I have experience when the student do a group presentation, the first one so excited in terms of presenting, and then already taken, should be he only present 2 to 3 minutes, one slide, yeah, but he's taken 5 minutes. You see how many minutes been taken from his colleague. And finally, I need to be strict, yeah. So I stop at the third presenter because time's up. You see, so it's unfair for the 2 students that cannot present, cannot share what they've been prepared. You see, so be careful. Be careful if you have strict panel like me. Yeah, so be careful. All right, but later I just ask them to share what they briefly now, what they want to. But it's still unfair. It's still unfair because actually they can present nicely, yeah, presentably, but because of the time already end, and they only can say few words only to ensure on their perspective to be shared with their perspective. Okay, now too long lost listeners, 30 too long. We don't want too long of explanation. Let's say for one slide or of the same themes, and then your listener don't want to listen to you anymore. Bye-bye. You cannot hold. You cannot hold your listeners. All right. And then 30. 30 means what? 30-point form. Is the smallest form that you should use in your slide. Why? Why 30? So that you cannot put so many words in your slide. You see, that is the purpose. That is the purpose. We don't want you to use so much word. No. For presentation is actually you have to summarize and also synthesize what is the main point that you want to share. Maybe you can prepare extra note on the explanation for yourself, but not in this slide. All right, not in this slide, because we don't want if you put everything in the slide, the audience can read by themselves. Just give them the slide. Yeah, no need for you to present. Okay. All right. So that is what Kawasaki rules. Yeah, 10, 20, and 30. Yeah. So, and finally, not to forget is you have to find time to prepare. So 1 hour of preparation is equivalent to 1 minute of presentation, you see. 1 hour of preparation. So you have to look for facts. Sometimes you have to read journals, sometimes you have to read books, and sometimes maybe you can interview so that you can get all the facts and be supported, all right, to be supported, okay? So if let's say you've been given 10 minutes, so that means what? 1 hour times 10. So it will be 10 hours of preparation, 10 hours of preparation. And I'm sure if you have prepared a very good slide within the advisable time, it can be more, but this one is minimum. Yeah, this one is minimum. This one is minimum. Okay. I too, I also survey from journals, from books, so that I can share with you what are the experts being saying about this. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is the video that I want you to see. The video is only 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes like that. But I want you to write down what are the content that what are the content that been chosen by the presenter to share about the product that they have, the services that they have, all right? So this team is actually have won the gold prize, Johan Cabaran Niaga Franchise Malaysia 2021. Yeah, this is UTM student. Okay, so are you ready? All right, I want to on the video. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You hold on for a while. Can you hear, Don? There's a music there.
Yes,
Yes,
it's already.
Okay.
Mobile bermula pada tahun 2017. Pada masa itu kita jalankan servis secara COD, servis rumah ke rumah customer, dan alhamdulillah pada tahun 2019 kita berjaya sewa satu kios di UTM, dan target market kita pada masa itu kita fokuskan kepada pelajar-pelajar UTM. Pada tahun 2020 hingga sekarang kita berjaya sewa satu shop lot di Yasin Bestari, dan target market kita adalah kita fokuskan kepada customer di sekitar Melaka. Servis melalui telefon pintar. Apa yang menariknya adalah servis ini dijalankan secara bersemuka untuk jaga privasi customer. Yang kedua, servis ini dijalankan selama 30 minit ke 1 jam sahaja, jadi customer tak perlu tunggu lama. Yang ketiga, kami mempunyai juruteknik yang berkemahiran tinggi yang mampu menyelesaikan masalah customer. Tulang belakang Apa Mobile terdiri daripada 4 department, iaitu technical, admin, finance dan marketing. Package kios menawarkan kepada franchisee untuk membuka di Binti di seluruh Malaysia. Ini kerana target market kami yang pertama ialah student-student yang belajar di Binti tersebut. Manakala package outlet menawarkan kepada franchisee untuk membuka di kawasan short lot sekitar Melaka. Komponen-komponen franchise yang terlibat ialah yuran yang apa yang mobile sediakan ialah latihan dan sokongan yang berterusan. Latihan yang kami sediakan ialah latihan teknikal dan latihan pengurusan perniagaan. Dari segi sokongan ialah pengiklanan, post system dan site visit. Kami bercadang untuk berkolaborasi dengan syarikat-syarikat penghantaran seperti Grab, Foodpanda, Lalamove untuk kami memenuhi permintaan customer yang inginkan servis pick up dan delivery telefon pintar. Apa mobile, rosak je repair.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, we've done with this. Okay, I want to listen to you. What have you jotted down? I want to open this after we watch this video for discussion. All right, so you hold on for a while. Wait, all right. I'm sorry. Wait, Wait, I'm sharing my screen again. You hold on. This is this is the challenge when sometimes the presenter is not so IT savvy, yeah, or device savvy. All right. So okay, now you have watched the video just now. So what I want you to share with me is that I want, because you have how many 400s of you now. So I want you to share in chat, yeah, what is your opinion about the presentation just now? If you want to put what face do they have about their content, do their presentation have enough information, really educate you on what they are servicing, about their product, yeah, about their service, yeah. So please type at the chat. I give you 3 minutes to type, and we will discuss about this. All right, we will discuss. Okay, we will do as if as a classroom session, yeah, classroom session. Hopefully, yeah. The time start ticking. Yeah, please start at the chat. Please type at the chat. I want to see the chat. For the time being, I haven't received any feedback. Yeah, 1 minute for thinking. 1 minute for thinking. Telling enough information about their backbones. They share their fun fact, interested of their product to make people are interested about it. Okay. About the company is well communicate. Okay. So you missed the video. Never mind, I already shared the video with Dr. Mulia. Later you can ask from the Melaka, 4 division, giving training such as technical, perniagaan and sokongan. Okay. You see or not the flow of the business? It starts with what? It starts with what?
It touches with the customer hands-on,
Yes.
like with the privacy.
Yeah, first they start with a small stall in the university. Okay, they ran a small stall in the university, and then when they want to grow, they ran a shop lots where they mentioned that at Jasin, they ran a shop lots, and then you see the another phase is that they are offering what franchise. You see, from just a small business, and then they grow the business into for public. You see, when they open for business, they mention about who are their target audience. You see, so they are clear their vision and their goal. Who are their target audience? So with that, they share and they know what should they do in terms of their business and what are the skills and also competency that they need in their business. You see, so with that presentation is actually also educate you and make you know better about Apal Mobile Center. First is that their title is actually explaining what is their service. Apa is only maybe what you call an acronym, maybe among the partners. All right, Apai, that's why they call Apai. You can have a lot of catchy names to make sure that your business proposal is your enterprise will attract your client, your customers. Yeah. So you see, the presentation is not long. It's only 3.4 minutes, but a lot of things being shared there, and in a situation where they are relaxed. They relax, you see. So you can see that they no stress there. There's no stress, no pressure, and they can just mention what they are doing and what are their plans, short term, medium, and also long term. They also mention about their long term planning, what they want to do with their business. You see, for long term, they said they want to do partnership with what, Food Panda, with Grab. You see, so we by that video we know actually from start and then middle and also their future planning. So I'm sure this event is actually looking that, and they want you to do the same thing in your presentation. So make sure you have to show the uniqueness, what the content. Yeah, I'm not into the content because for me it's about the time management. Yeah, I'm not into the content, but a little bit of my presentation, I just want to touch a little bit, is that you have to show first thing what is your business about, and then where are you now, and then you also have to show that what is the unique of your service, of your product, that even though other competitors have, but yours are more unique, that can attract your audience. You have to highlight that. That is the main point that you should highlight. Okay, that is the main point. And then how you grow your business in terms of internally, how many departments that you have, and then how you structure your business. Okay, and then how you want to grow. So do you have partnership? Do you have what? Do you have experts? If you don't have, what should you do? What are your plans? You see, no, nothing wrong if you don't have expert. Don't worry about if you don't have any expert. So you can propose. We are looking forward to engage with expert that can grow together with our enterprise, let's say, yeah. So that are the things that you may think of when you want to do the presentation, yeah. Okay, I want to continue reading. 5 minutes. I'll be reminded. I have 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Very good, moderator. You see. At this level, I'm actually unaware about my time. You see. So, friends, when you see your colleague is do the presentation, write a paper 5 minutes. Write in the paper 5 minutes time. So that your colleague will know when is the time for you to stop. All right. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now is actually question and answer. Question and answer session. If let's say you have any question, yeah. Just now everyone is sharing about your opinion about the video. Yes, good, good. So now it's actually about the oh, I actually have duplicate this video because my worry is that the video cannot play this morning. So I've already sorry, yeah. I hope you can see can you see my screen or not? Dr. Mulia, can you see my screen? Can you please respond? Okay, good. Okay. So taking home point. So point 1 is that plan and organize. Point 2 is that plan and organize, as I mentioned just now, how many facts that you should put in, yeah? And then point 2, if something goes wrong, be prepared. Be prepared. Sometimes maybe we are depending to technology, and sometimes you've been challenged. You already prepare, you rehearse, you have everything, but sometimes the technology cannot work. So what you should do? So you have to have a backup plan for that. Yeah. And the other one is practice, practice, and practice, so that you can follow the time frame. Yeah. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So we've done with the presentation. And if you have any question, you may just on your mic. I don't mind to receive, inshallah. If I can answer, I try to answer. Okay. All right. Done with the presentation. Stop sharing. Okay. Yes. The MC, you can. I'm giving this platform to you if you want to arrange or organize a question and answer.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Dr. Hazmila. That was very informative. That was also very knowledgeable, and I'm pretty sure some of us have this nervousness when we present, right? But thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. But before we let you go and everything, we would like to open the Q&A session.
Yeah.
So for those of you who want to ask any questions or give feedback or comments, you guys can turn on your microphones, or you guys can put in the chat box.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give you a couple of minutes. So our Q&A session will be around 15 minutes-ish, right? So yes. But a very interesting thing from actually a point from your presentation before was actually the over preparing is also as bad as under preparing.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty yeah, that was kind of mind opening to me, because sometimes when I present things to in class or in just anywhere literally, we tend to overthink a lot of things, right? We want to put in a lot of information, we want to put as much as just information and facts, right, to everybody, but that is not actually good, because it's also as bad as under preparing. Yeah, thank you so much. That was really nice.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you learned something from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any question? You may ask me in Malay if let's say you feel nervous to speak in English. It's fine. It's fine. In Indonesia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, since there is no question, so I will ask the question. Okay, sometimes we are too lazy to finish our assignment or practice, right? So then how can we get rid of this laziness? How do you think, Doc?
Can you please repeat the question? You said about doing work.
Yes,
Can you?
sometimes we are too lazy, right, to finish our assignment or practice.
You are busy.
Then, yes,
Okay.
lazy. And then how
Yeah.
can we get rid of those laziness?
Laziness, is it?
Yes.
If we can have a vitamin to our laziness, that will be good lah. That will be wonderful, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, as a student, sometimes this is adult learning. Actually, when you come to university, it's not like school. It's not like the when you go to secondary level where you have your parents to advise you. But this is university. It's an adult learning. If you don't manage your time, if you don't organize your time, then you see, normally I'm very strict with my first year student. I will inform them all the happiness because you are happy being elected to come to university as a university student is all gone. The classes already starts. You have things to do. Please arrange your time. The one thing that student always fail to do and organize, the distraction is about the game. You always play online game, you see. So I know among the youngsters, yes, that is part of your entertainment today. But you have your responsibility. Come on, why you waste 4 years or 3 to 4 years, you come to university and then you cannot finish your work. Yeah, I face student, the last semester cannot finish their final year project. You see, it's a waste. You waste 3.5 years time. So please, student, go and talk to yourself in front of a mirror. Tell to yourself, what is your goal in life? What is your goal in life? What you want? After you finish, you get your degree, where are you going? And in this future, in this scenario now, is a very competitive market, you see. It's a very competitive market for students to get jobs. So if you don't ensure yourself, you don't equip yourself, is actually at the university level, is the level where you discipline yourself. From morning until night, you sleep. What you want to do, you organize yourself. If you don't do that, you see, you won't have enough time. And that's why if you pending, you have work, you don't do it now straight away, then you were pending. And it's not only one subject. Normally for one semester, normally you will register 6 subjects, yes or not? And every subject have assignment, have tasks, you see. So you need to tell to yourself, hey, lazy, go away. Go away, lazy. I want to study. And make sure beside you do all your studying, entertain yourself with physical sport. Go and run. Go and Dr. Mulyani is very good expert in dancing. Go for aerobic dancing. Enjoy yourself, entertain yourself, and then you come back for your study, you fresh, you see, you have the spirit, not only sitting down and playing game. I don't know whether it's motivate you or not, but I'm sure if you do physical activity, it will give you stamina. It will give you sleep early. Actually, you have to sleep early. If you feel that you cannot wake up early in the morning, then you have to take supplement. Take supplement, vitamin B complex or what is relevant to you lah. Take supplement and sleep early. Let's say you sleep around 10 or 11. Don't 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. No. Then morning you have to wake up. For the Muslim, you have your subuh prayer. All right. So pray. Every one of you, we believe in God. Ask God, God, I'm lazy, God. Please help me, God. I know I have responsibility. I want to pray to you. I want to be obedient to you. And I also want to be success in this world. While I'm living in this world, I want to be benefit to other people. So that is the thing that you should talk to Allah. Talk to your God. Yeah? Talk to your God. Hopefully my explanation answer you. Yudi?
Yes, Doc.
Just like a
So,
mother. I'm just like a mother. Nagging. This is
yeah.
me.
Okay, so what I get is we must remember our responsibility as a student and remember your goals in life so that we can be more focused, and don't forget that we must have a good sleep and don't forget to pray to God.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Okay. It seems like in the chat box there is no question.
I
Maybe
have
for
a
No,
that.
question.
the question in
Uh,
Yes, I have a question, Doc. You know,
in the yeah.
sorry. Oh,
Yes,
right, yeah, sorry.
Vincent.
So you know how everybody, of course, they will have this, they have this feeling of being nervous when they're about to present or pitching their contents and their materials, right? So I just want to ask, like, what do you do to overcome your nervousness when you want to present? Like
How?
you, especially, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you want to present, you nervous. Yeah, just now I
Mm,
shared. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
nervous is normal. And here from the chat also there's a question. When you want to present and finally your mind is blank. It's not your slide blank,
Oh,
but your
yeah,
mind is blank. So that actually will contribute to much more pressure and nervous. So
right.
what you should do? What you should do. Just now you can see also my slide. Yes, I thought I've done, and then finally I have another slide which is blank, but actually is a video. So you
Mm.
see, don't panic. As I told you, breathing is very, very important. So you inhale. Sometimes we're not breathing properly. You see, if you are conscious breathing, you count your breathing. If you count, it's not more than 20. That shows that you have a very short breathing. That is not good. That is not good. For a very good breathing, you have to have a very deep breathing. You inhale. You count by inhale. You count 20, and then you hold, and then you let go. Exhale. All right. Exhale. Also count 20. All right, until finish. And then you do that a few more times until you feel comfortable. And when you want to present, always have sometimes in your mind, you picture the audience too big in your mind. It's just like a world. No, no, no. They are your audience where you are the expert. Make yourself bigger than the audience so that can contribute confidence to you. You are the expert. They don't know anything about what you want to present. Even though some of you, I'm sure some of you know what I want to present today, yes or not? But I'm telling myself, I'm the expert. You see? So when you confident about that, and then this one is about NLP lah. You framing your neuro-linguistic programming, yeah. So you frame your mind. You say you are the expert. No one knows about what you want to present, and then you imagine that you are in a circle where you are the expert, and what are the attribute that you want. You are the motivator. You are the inspired speakers. So put all that in that circle, and then step in that circle. When you step in that circle, breathe in, exhale, inhale. So all that frame that you already, the attitude that you want in yourself will be inside you. This is a frame for NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. I also go for training for that. And then when you feel that, you feel strong, don't look back. Move forward that you are the best person. You are the inspired person, a speaker for that session. So just present. If let's say your mind is blank, go back to the breathing. You can say, okay, hold on, let me think again. You see, like that. And sometimes, maybe when someone asks you, and you actually blank, you don't know what to answer, yeah? So you can ask them, can you please repeat your question? So that will give you time to think. That will give you time to think. And sometimes when the person repeat the question, they will rephrase the sentence. That will be much more clearer for you. All right. So that is things that you can practice. Hopefully that can help you. All right. Yeah, Vincent. Am I answering you, Vincent?
Yes, thank you so much. Yes,
Okay, Vincent. Good luck,
definitely.
everyone. I'm sure you will have a very good competition for the presentation. Yeah. Good luck.
Yep.
Good luck. And I wish every one of you can win the. But unfortunately, you only have one goal. The other one, what? Silver and then bronze, isn't it?
Mhm.
So, but do the best. Do the best. Fight. The process, as we mentioned just now. Give the panel, don't have any excuses to give you gold. You are the only presenter that can win the competition. Yeah. All right. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Am I finished or I have another one?
Does anybody have any more questions, or maybe want to comment about anything? Because we still have a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I can entertain question.
yep.
Yes, this one shared by I think the lecturer, Rosita. Hello, madam. I'm also a nagging lecturer in class, but I have my reasons. Yes. Every lecturer nagging because you know what? Because they love you. They want you to be somebody, even though you forget about them. You don't know them. When you come out from the university, sometimes you don't recognize. You just you just come across to them, but you forgotten about them. But your lecturer can remember you, you know. But actually, what their intention is that they want good. There's no lecturer can sleep well if their student is failed and not success in life. You see, no, there's no. Every lecturer will feel sad if you are not achieve what you should achieve in life, right? So respect your lecturer, even though they're nagging like me, yeah. Their intention is very good. That is adab lah, adab. Bila kita when we have a teacher, educators, that we want to learn something from them, whoever they are, even they scolded you, remember they want to make you the best person. And believe me, inshallah, if you follow all the advice, inshallah, you will be someone. You will be somebody. You will be somebody. If you come to Melaka, you come and look for me. Dr. Hazmila, come and look for me. Inshallah, we can sembang more lah. I have a lot of things that can share. I've been working with UTM for more than 20 years, inshallah. Yes? How many minutes actually been given to me?
Actually, there is 3 minutes more, but maybe yes.
Whether I should stop or I should continue.
Okay. Maybe we can just end the session here. Okay, so thank you, Doc Hasmila, for your insightful presentation, and your information is very helpful for us. Okay.
Thank you.
So now we are going to filling out the feedback form that you can see it on the screen, or maybe multimedia team.
Maybe we want to take a picture first.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Yes. Okay. So we are going to take picture first by multimedia team.
The documentation will be done by me, so be prepared. The first slide.
Oh, the first slide, is it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. The second slide. 1, 2, 3. The third slide. 1, 2, 3. The fourth slide. 1, 2, 3. And the last slide. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Doc Hazmila.
All right, thank you very much. Doc Mulyati, well done. Well done on the event. Best of luck.
Dr. Hazmila.
Yeah.
I think I will introduce you your best soulmate. Dr. Ferry, hello.
I can't see who is speaking.
I'm Doni. Dr. Ferry, hello.
Hello. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Hey, Doctor. Come on. Right, Prof. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Doc Doni.
Yeah,
Thank
Alhamdulillah.
you for this event. Inshallah.
I'm so impressed because Dr. Ferry and Dr. Hazmila also coming to this event. Thank you so much ya, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity again.
This is you apa? Reunion ya.
Yeah, we hardly seen each other, yeah, during this COVID, Dr. Hazmila. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we this MCO, we seldom meet. Yeah, we work from home. All right, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. The committee, please continue.
Okay. Before we continue to the next session, we would like to give a few minutes for you guys to fill out the feedback forms. You guys can scan the QR code that is shown on the screen right now, or from the chat box that we're gonna send you guys. But yes, once again, a very big thank you for Doc Hazmila before. It was a very informative and knowledgeable presentation. So thank you so much. So Doc Hazmila, you are welcome to stay with us until the end of the session, until the end of today even, or you may leave now. It's totally up to you.
Okay, I think everyone already out the forms. Can you give us direction if you already done filling out the form? Okay. Okay, only 10%. Okay, maybe we will wait for another couple of minutes. Oh, done. Okay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, our college friends, thank you for staying here with us. So the next session, we are going to talk about social media optimization that will be delivered by Associate Professor Nur Faridatul Ahmaliyah Othman, PhD from Technical Malaysia Malacca University. Okay, so but before our speaker is going to present their presentation, I'm going to read her biography. Okay, or we say Doc Othman, complete her PhD at Loughborough University in UK. She started to explore supply chain during her PhD, where she investigated construction supply chain issues to implement safety management systems among contractors in oil and gas industry. She has experience being speaker of small business owner and become a keynote speaker in a conference on value creation and value chain. She has developed research interests in sustainable issues since 9-month industrial attachment in Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology, or MIC, in 2014. Her current research interest is improving organizational performance through the creation of sustainable value chain through ECT utilization. Okay, so while our speaker present the presentation, if you have a question, you can write it down on the chat box for Q&A session later. Okay, so please welcome and give applause to Doc Othman. The stage is yours.
Right, thank you very much, Mr. MC. Is it Mr. Yudi Yusanto? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
thank you very much for the introduction of myself. Yeah, And I would like to thank you once again to Binus University, for inviting me to this lovely occasion. I'm here to assist you, to explore more onto this social media and how to look into this social media on helping your business. Okay, inshallah. Right. But first of all, I hope that everybody is in a good condition. And I would wish you a lovely morning. Good morning and assalamualaikum to the participants and to all the committees. Right. So let us start. I believe that I've submit my slide presentation. Can you help
Yes.
me to share it?
Okay.
Participant.
Wait, the committee, can you put me on the co-host, please? I will share screen for Dr. Ferry. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Dongi. So
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Okay, time is yours.
right. So as you are aware, I am a colleague of Dr. Hazmila just now, same faculty, but I am more onto the marketing area. I've been in UTEM more than 10 years already. Okay, and perhaps, next, Dr. Doni, I believe that maybe Dr. has shown to you where is our university located at, in this historical Malacca place. Perhaps this is not the first time that you're aware about my university. So this is how it looks like. Next, Dr. Doni. And this is me, this is about me. My background, I'm holding a PhD from Loughborough University, the UK, MBA. I did my degree in the US in marketing and management. And basically this picture is with me and my family and especially my students, my students or my participants whenever, I give talk to them, basically about marketing, digital marketing, social marketing, and such topic. Okay. Today, my plan, is to introduce to you, what is social media. Perhaps I believe that you know it already, but that is just briefly, just to remind you what exactly is the social media, and then to look into how we can develop an effective communication. Because when we talk about social media, it is one of the promotional tools to our customer, and to see how we can effectively communicate about our product and service through social media. And then we look into why entrepreneurs need social media, and then we will go into conclusion, right? Okay, first, what do we understand about social media? I believe that all of us, basically we know what social media is. It is actually a computer-based technology that is aiming at sharing our ideas, sharing our thoughts, sharing information about. When we say about social media, it is more onto the relationship socially. I believe that you use it between you yourself and your friends mostly, and your family. So you will share most of your, can I say, life? For example, if you go traveling, if we go to dine in, things like that, we started to snap pictures, whereabout of ourselves, and then we will post it into this social media, just to share it with the loved one, with your friends and family. Okay, and talking about social media, I would say that it is the most critical and important tools nowadays, whereby it connected people worldwide, more than 4.5 billion users in around the world, and as stated in the slides in front of you, yeah, the latest one would be Facebook, yeah, with more than 2 billion users, yeah. And I believe that you're familiar with YouTube, WhatsApp, yeah, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay. It is something is not new to us. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's something not new to us in various level of generation in the world. Okay. But the question is, how can, yeah, social media help? This is what I'm going to show it to you today. Yeah. Instead of we just sharing within the loved ones, how can we extend it if we wanted to do business? Okay. Next, Dr. Tony. Why social media? Yeah. So I would like to draw your attention back to this marketing concept. Yeah. I believe that you've understood. When we talk about marketing, yeah, it is not only for us to sell our product. Yes, of course, we want to sell our product. But the big question is, how are we going to sell our product? Yeah? So when we talk about marketing, it is beyond than selling. We need to think about what are the value that we want to deliver to our customer. That would be the most important thing. Yeah. So in order for us to create the product, in order for us to create our service, we need to think about the superior value that we want to deliver to our customer. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we want to feel the customer wants and needs. Yeah, that would be number one. Number two, when we talk about to sell our product, yeah, of course, first we have to produce our product. And in order for us to produce our product, yeah, we have to think about the parties before it. That's what we call a supplier. Okay, so once we produce our product or service, then we have to think about where we want to put our product to sell it, to make sure that people know about our products. And therefore, we need to think about our marketing intermediaries. Yeah. I believe that you know about this retailer, transporter, wholesaler. Yeah. So that would be example of party involved. Yeah. Whenever we've done with our product, then we decided to make sure that the product will be reached to customer and to use intermediaries. We also need to think about, this would be the most important thing, competitors, okay? Because bear in mind that, your product is not alone in the market, It's either a similar product, it's either a substitute product, either way, okay? It can be viewed as direct or indirect competitor. For example, if you are a fast food owner, yes, your direct competitor would be another fast food restaurant, KFC versus McDonald's, yes. But we must also look into other type of restaurant operator, for example, fast food versus fast food, and then we have these local delicacies restaurants, that would be this indirect competitor, okay? And the third one, thank you, to the advancement of the technology, okay? We are shifted, most of the business operation is shifted towards technology advancement. We have this digital, we have this, advanced manufacturing technology, for example. We also have, not to forget, developing themes like sustainable. I believe that you came across with that word, marketing sustainability, business sustainability, social entrepreneurship, for example, not for profit organization, rapid globalization, world without borders. Okay, so with these three conditions, concept of marketing, the parties involved in this selling of our product, and also this changing marketing landscape, we really need to capture, as an entrepreneur, we need to capture with the environment. Okay, let us look into the next slide, Dr. Doni. Right, the evolution of technology. I've mentioned to you about technology, during the olden time, if you remember, or perhaps you never came across with this generation, but this is how it evolves, and up till now, we have the ICT. Okay, thank you to the ICT that it actually assists the human being in many, many matters. This is also including when we want to do our business. Okay, so when we talk about business, and when we talk about how to link it with the technology, it is either we look into the angle of to produce a product. Let's suppose if you wanted to concentrate on technology-based production, like the smartphone, okay, like the television, things like that. We must also look into the angle of marketers, which means that, as a marketers, as a seller, as a producer, we might want to use technology, to be specific, this ICT or digitalization, to assist us on how to promote our product. How can we deliver? Remember when I said about value just now? How can we express the value of our product utilizing ICT? How can we promote our product utilizing technology around us? Okay, let us look into the next slide. I have a very short video for you about how can digital transform the business. Right, thank you, Dr. Doni. The video was actually demonstrating about how digitization has transformed the people process towards technology. And as I mentioned before, let's suppose if you are the original equipment manufacturer, OEM, or perhaps you are in the FMCG area, fast moving consumer goods. No matter what kind of business that you are in, okay, as tiny miny as, for example, FMCG, when we talk about to make sure that the goods in and the goods out, because we are talking about fast moving consumer goods, we need to come up with advanced system just to track the movement of the product, because this SMCG, staple foods, for example, the pasta, rice, things like that, it is a highly demanded product, and you can see how a retailer, they came up with this RFID system, just to track the movement of a goods in and goods out. That would be a tiny example. But in the video just now, that would be this OEM, automotive industry. So we can see that robot is starting to replace people. So what's going to happen in the future? So as an entrepreneur, if we want to start with business, we have to look into this angle, on how can we capture this digitalization, to make sure that we can expand further according to the movement of this advanced technology. Okay, but basically, for today's talk, I just would like to share with you about how exactly, you've understood about the movement of technology advancement already, but for a business, I would say a small business, how can we effectively utilize technology, in this context, it would be the social media, to capture with what exactly value that we want to express among our potential buyer, and therefore, I would like to draw your attention on how to develop an effective communication, through the social media. Dr. Doni, next slide. Okay, so next section, let us look into ways, to better communicate through social media. Okay, before we proceed with an effective tool, let us try to go back. I believe perhaps you've already understood what marketing communication is, but bear me for a second. I just want to refresh us again. So when we talk about marketing communication, it means that we are trying to let the people know about our product, to inform them, not only to make sure that they've understood about our product, but also to influence them, to persuade them to buy our product. Okay, and at the same time, we want to remind them that we exist in the market. Okay, this is especially when we talk about marketing communication, because of this changing marketing environment, communication environment. We have a smartphone, for example. We have the advancement of technology, the Wi-Fi, broadband, digital video. We also have this development in advertisement. Later I will show to you about the current movement of advertisement. About how people, or to be exact, the business person, utilizing technology to make their advertisement become more interesting. So this is how they are trying to attract people to know more about their product. And given with the condition that our consumer nowadays, so first is a changing marketing communication environment. Second would be the changing among the consumer. Consumer behavior, they are always changing. They are, they become more, I would say, good at utilizing technology. They have become smarter and smarter. Thank you to this, for example, the internet, people can easily compare one product to another by just using Google, to search about product, and given the condition that the kids nowadays, they are more advanced, so kids nowadays, they are teaching the parents, they are teaching the person that is older than them, and because of that, the older generation, they've started to also utilize internet. Like, most of the time, when we talk about, to shop online, especially on platform like Shopee and everything, I'm not good at it. But Alhamdulillah, my daughter, she's very good at it, and she taught me on that, and now I'm good at it. So those kind of thing, of course, current condition, given with the technology, however, it creates lots of noise. Viral marketing, for example, so that would be a tools was actually meant to benefit you, but if you are not happy with product or service of any company, you might want to post it to anywhere in social media, isn't it? So that what we call as noise. And because of this noise, consumer, they become aware about the situation, about this business environment. So such area, changing of this consumer, consumer become multi-dimensional. They can do more tasks at one time, for example. And because of that, from a very conventional multi-channel, we are now becoming, to change business towards omni-channel. Everything is centralized. I believe that you've experienced shopping online. So everything's on the webs. You can even chat with the reps live through the website, things like that. If before this, one person have to manage few things, but now this person sit in the center and will control everything from a single click. Okay, next, Dr. Right, I just want to refresh you again, when we talk about marketing communication, not to forget with this marketing communication mix, or some of us might call it as promotional mix. Remember when I said just now that marketing, one of the reason of marketing is to make sure that we sell our product. But in order for us to sell our product, we need to make sure that people know about our product. So I believe that you know about this 8 area of communication mix. I'm not going to go through everything. It just I want to show to you social media. So where exactly is this social media? It can be direct marketing. It can be interactive marketing. Of course, it is a mode of advertising. It can be personal selling. Everything is in there. And this is especially when we talk about word of mouth marketing, viral marketing. Okay. So social media, yes, is a mode of this direct marketing, but we can integrate everything in. It means that you can create advertisement, your own advertisement, and you use social media to post it. You can create your sales promotion and you can post it into your social media. You can did some events. I remembered recently this lady, her cafe is based in Malaysia. Miss Flower Cafe. So she's just a small entrepreneur selling abaya and prayer mat directly from UAE, a very small business in Malaysia. But she really fully utilized her social media. Yeah, recently she conducted an event. Yes, regarding this. Recently we have celebrating the Rasulullah here for the Muslim. We celebrate the Rasulullah, Prophet Muhammad's birthday. So she called upon a celebrity, Miss Nina, one from Malaysia, one from Singapore. So she conducted events and she posted in social media, Facebook, via Instagram. She did it live and she reached more than 600 people. Yeah, see how can you use events via social media to communicate about your company. Okay, next, Dr. Donnie. Right. Yeah, having understood what is social media, we now have to really understand about our target audience. Remember, the slides, 2 slides before, I've mentioned to you about changing of this consumer behavior. So what we need to understand is who exactly our target market, to whom we want to deliver our message. So we need to understand whether our audience would be the buyers, a potential. It means that they are not buying yet, but they are potential buyers. The current users, the one who already bought your product, then they want to repeat to buy. Decider looks around you, who will decide to buy? Let's suppose if you are staying with your parents, does your mom or does your dad decide? Let's suppose that you are staying with your spouse, your own family. Is your husband or your wife decide? Or other kids decide? We also have this influencer, the one that will encourage you to buy, perhaps among your friends, things like that. The individual, you yourself, or perhaps you belongs to any groups, a group of students, a group of lecturer, for example, or just to go on to publics, a particular group of publics. For example, when Miss Flower Cafe just now conducted an event for the Rasulullah, Prophet Muhammad. So she targeted, because she is selling the prayer mat for Muslim, so she has this particular public that would be Muslims. Because why? Next, Dr. Donnie. Why do we need to know about our target audience? Because we need to develop our objectives. We need to develop our strategy. Without knowing who our target audience is, it is very hard for us to come up with what exactly that we want to put in our social media. So yes, you need some objectives. This Miss Flower Cafe, what exactly is the objective of this event? It's just a Prophet Muhammad celebration. But she decided to do some events, talk, about the history of Rasulullah, things like that. Because, by doing that, indirectly people will start to know about her company. We take another example, a bigger one, McDonald's. You know who is McDonald's target market? McDonald's target market, the real target market would be the children. Okay? But you know that children, they cannot drag themselves to go to McDonald's because of they're just tiny little kid. They cannot drive. They don't have money. So what McDonald's did is to come up with menu that is with the parents too. So they have this McValue. They have this what do they call it? For the kids and for the adults. And a McDonald's, what they did is to contribute to the children's hospital in the US. I'm talking about in the US. Okay. So in a way, they are contributing some money to the children's hospital. What benefit that will gain? They invest some money. But this is how they actually created a brand awareness. They just want to tell people that they are concerned with children. They are concerned with children, And this is their attitudes toward children, to help children in the children's hospital. Okay, by contributing to the hospital, yeah, indirectly, McDonald's has improved their brand image, improved their reputation, and because of that, people keep on visiting to McDonald's because they know if they visit McDonald's indirectly, they will also contribute to the unfortunate children in the children's hospital. Yeah, so that would be another example on how McDonald's has expressed the value, their value to the children, to give them food via McDonald's, to give some money to the children's hospital. Yeah, so they've identified the target market already, the target audience, and from there they develop the objectives and they come up with a good strategy. What are the message? Yeah, the message would be to taking care of children. Yeah, and they came up with a creative strategy. If you look into McDonald's, they collaborate with movies. Yeah, to come up with toys that will be based on these movies characters, for example. But everything is about children. Yeah, and then the message. Yeah, what sauce that they want to use. They can use many message sauce. Yeah, they can use broadcast television, broadcast radio, advertisement, and nowadays, yes, they are fully utilized this social media. Yeah, next, Dr. Donnie. Right. Yeah, having understood the objectives and also the strategy. Yeah, then we will decide what channels that we want to use. Of course, in order for us to decide what channel that we want to use, we need to check our pocket, unfortunately. Pocket, yeah? Money, okay? If you have budget, more budget, then you can go to kind of expensive channel. TV broadcast is not cheap. Yeah, it is expensive. Not to think only about the channel, you have to think about, let's suppose if you decided to go to this TV broadcast, you have to think about who's the brand ambassador. Do you want to use celebrity or do you just want to use public people? Yeah, if you decided to use celebrity, then it will cost you money, more and more to pay. Yeah, so this is what, yeah, some things that we need to decide. Everything will be based on our budget. Yeah, if in Malaysia, we always say this, no money, no talk. So same goes to here. If you got no money, you don't talk about advertisement. Yeah, you don't talk about how you want to do, sales promotion, things like that. Yeah, so yes, we need to think about our budget, whether we can afford or not. Yeah, and talking about that, yeah, when we talk about entrepreneurs, yeah, when we talk about a startup company, small companies, yeah, mostly, yeah, we will start small. When we say that we start small, it means that budget is a little bit tight. Okay, budget is a little bit tight, and this is where the encouragement of utilizing social media is highly recommended. Yeah, because social media, provided that you have internet, provided that you have smartphones, yeah, but it is, I would say, like smartphone is one-time investment. It can last 2, 3, 5 years, yeah. But with this minimal cost, yeah, I believe that it can actually help the entrepreneur to come up with a proper channel of communicating about your product and your service. Okay, and talking about the channels, we can be as personal as possible, or it can be non-personal, public. Yeah, kalau if personal, it means that you will there is a personal touch. You contact them one by one, things like that, or to catch that particular group. Yeah, non-personal, it just is very generic. Yeah, but you might want to also to integrate your communication channels. Okay, next, let us look into why social media. Yeah, And when we talk about entrepreneur, yeah, I just want to draw your attention, yeah, as I mentioned just now, entrepreneur, they have a very limited budget, yeah, and therefore we hope that by utilizing social media, it can actually help you to promote, yeah, to express the value of your product, to communicate about your product to people with a minimal cost, yeah. Yes, yeah. Social media is always fun, it's always easy, it can be reachable worldwide. The most important thing, you have the freedom. You have the freedom to do whatever you want according to yourself, according to your target audience. But the most important thing, it is cheap. Okay, so on your right, yeah, it was a data that we capture about the utilization of the Instagram versus Facebook. Yeah, it means that whoever use Instagram, they also use Facebook. Whoever use Facebook, they also use YouTube. They're redundant, but I believe that, yeah, the new generation now, they have everything, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So why social media? Again, it allows consumer to easily access about your product. It helps entrepreneurs to develop network a genuine relationship with the potential buyers, with the current buyers. Yeah, they can easily upload the videos or information, events, photos. They can get some instant feedbacks. Yeah, and at the end of the day, the most important thing, yeah, by utilizing social media, we hope that we can create a better marketing network, yeah, to get more and more people to know about us. Okay, next. Why entrepreneurs should embrace social media? Can we have a quick look at the example? I promise you to show you one example, yeah, from this Instagram advertisement. Dr. Donny, shall we play the video? Right, thank you, Dr. Donny. So if you can have a look into the advertisement just now, yeah, the hair wavy, the vacuum cleaner, and the fire, everything. So it becomes more lively, yeah, with this AI or whatever technology. I think that you are better than that compared to me, yeah. Those technologies. Of course, the quality of advertising become better and better. It means that you can communicate, yeah, to your potential buyer in a better way. Yeah, they can witness with their own eyes about the product movement, about the detail of it. You can even respond, yeah? On below there, chatting area there, you can respond, you can ask question, the detail about the product and whatnot. Yeah. So in a way, yeah, the listed benefit in front of you, yeah, better communication. Of course, the cost, yeah, marketing cost is decreasing. In a way, it increases the brand awareness. We can improve our search engine ranking, the traffic, yeah, more people coming, and of course, increasing sale, yeah, by developing a better brand authority. Okay, for detailed reading, I give you the link here at the bottom there. Let us look into the conclusion on why, yeah, we really need this social media in this current era. Okay, Dr. Donny.
On a bright and sunny morning, Johnny and Joey decide to start a business. They both had some great ideas and went on to implement them. Johnny decided to start a brick and mortar store to sell his products. He rented out a nice building in a prime location. He hired a couple of salespeople, printed brochures and flyers. He advertised in the local newspapers, and within a few weeks, Johnny started seeing sales and a lot of local customers. Johnny was excited, but he had very high overheads and very low profit margins. But he decided to wait a couple of years to see some growth. Joey, on the other hand, decided to start an online store to sell his products. Joey got a nice-looking website with a catchy name. He hired a good digital marketing company and outsourced all his online marketing to them. They came up with a strategy to create an online presence. They worked on creating unique and good quality content, implement SEO strategies, and also signed up for pay-per-click advertising. Within a few weeks, Joey started seeing sales and a lot of customers from all over the country. Joey was happy since he had very low overheads and very high profit margins. In a few years, Joey diversified and created more online stores for different products. A couple of years later, Johnny and Joey meet again. Joey tells Johnny about his marketing strategy, and Johnny realizes his mistakes. Traditional marketing can only get you so far. Think local, but act global. Digital and content marketing strategies help reduce your marketing overheads by 39%, thereby increasing your profit margins.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Donny. Yeah, I hope that you can see
On a bright and sunny
you can see clearly what were the messages from the video between this Johnny and Joey. I would like to emphasize we have this COVID condition nowadays, whereby I would say brick and mortar is less relevant, much more relevant in current business condition, and because of that, we can see that there's lots of opportunity via this online business. However, the flaw of this online, because you know that the competition is very, very scarce, but what makes people wants to go to you, this is where I would like to emphasize on the importance of the message that you need to put in your social media. So think wisely, whenever you want to start your social media, think wisely about the message that you want to communicate to your potential buyers. With that, thank you very much. I believe that we have Q&A, Dr. Donny or the Mr. MC.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Man, for your insightful presentation. Okay, so now we are going to Q&A session for 15 minutes. So if you guys have a question, you can put it on the chat box or you can raise hand and speak to the speakers directly. Okay, now, so there is a question.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm actually a lecturer from the digital marketing. You know, Ferry. You know me so well, but sometimes I'm just distinguished with my student when they also asking me about SMA just start and a bit for a money. Then how to start the social media? They're also asking about that, how to start the social media when we just start in SMA. You know, SMA is small, medium enterprises, and they not have many a lot. And should we put some advertisement or any for the social media? Maybe you can give the example the SMA from the Malaysia, how they can be reached of social media for the SMA. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much for the question. So yes, I did emphasize when the slide budget is now, I did emphasize that when we talk about this small and medium enterprise, we have very lower budget, and then I did mention that for a social media, a tiny money thing that you need is just a smartphone. So talking about smartphone, I think everybody can afford it. Yeah, it's either you buy it a lump sum, or you can collaborate with the network to pay it, monthly. Comes with this internet service provider. Yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need. However, yeah, goes back to how we want to attract people. Yeah. Of course, we cannot afford to come up with gigantic, lavish kind of advertisement like the one that I've shown you, the Instagram now. That one you have to use some agent, to make sure that the fire is, the hair wavy and whatnot. There's some technology, but this is where when I emphasize about what exactly the message that you want to deliver to your potential buyer. It means that by utilizing perhaps let's suppose I can see that many of entrepreneurs in Malaysia, for example, bakers, so what they do, just a homemade bakers, they start with this homemade baker. So what they do is to use a smartphone again, to capture a nice picture of whatever they buy, they bake, cuppies, for example, or cakes or something, So you just snap the picture and you post it, and then you can also snapshot the comment. So that would be, I would say, will cost, you just an effort to snap a nice picture and to do a snapshot with the feedback of your customer and put it. If you have, for example, WhatsApp, you can just put in the status. This is a common example that I can say, I can tell you is happening in Malaysia. I have few friends who is in the bakers as well. They put in the status, not only that, whatever service, gardening, for example. I have this one gardener, just a gardener, just an individual gardener. He don't have any company. We are talking, an individual. So what he did is just to snap a picture of the houses that he did the gardening, post it in the status. As simple as that. It's just that you need to be creative to snap the picture and to put some comments on it. Okay? I hope it helps.
Okay. Just give some engagement with the customer also,
Yes.
It will encourage our business. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Ferry.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next, we have a question from Wenda. She asked, good morning, ma'am. When we talk about marketing, we can't separate it from copywriting. So can I ask for some tips for writing a copywriting?
Copywriting.
Yeah.
Right. So you want some example? Sorry, is it example?
Sorry, Wenda? Wenda, can you elaborate more on your question, maybe? You can turn on your microphones.
I asked for some tips to writing.
Right. Wow. Okay. Copywriting is actually, I would say, we need some experts on that when we talk about this copywriting. Because when we talk about copyright, it means that you really have to come up. Copyright is actually a legal thing, So when we talk about entrepreneurs, it is kind of hard to say. If I give an example like this gardener just now, because he's just individual, he don't have the company and whatnot. But when we talk about copywriting, it's literally it means that you want to protect your work, from other people to copy, to copy it. And if it's in Malaysia, what you need to do, is to apply it. First you need to register your company to this SSM, Suruhanjaya. I've forgotten what it's called. It's for the business. You have to register, and then you have to apply this copyright. If it's in Malaysia, it's through few bodies. You can go to SIRIM, for example. So I'm sorry that I'm not aware in Indonesia, what do you call about the copyright governing body? I believe that you know about it. If Dr. Donnie can help me with that, the name of the copyright governing body. So what you need to do is to fill in the form, to apply for the copyright. So basically, when we talk about copyright, it means that your product is something that you want to protect. It means, for example, you are into music, sculptures, painting, things like that. So I would say you have to license it, to apply it properly. And once you apply and get approval, then no one can have the right to your product. Is that what you're asking for? The tips for a copyright.
Okay, I think Dr. Very, sorry. How about the copywriting? This is the first one is copyright from the Indonesia is HKI, but how about the copywriting for the content? Copywriting for the
copywriting. I thought it's copyright, sorry. Okay. So
the tip for copywriting.
Copywriting. Okay. Copywriting is basically the content of the advertisement that we want to do. Okay. I'm really sorry. It sounds the same. Okay. So when we talk about copywriting, I would say it applies more or less with the communication tips that I gave you just now. Because it is all about what you want to write in it. So of course, we need some creativity on what we want to put. What are the ideas that we want to put in the content? Okay. For example, you can come up with the easiest way, I would say, to come up as a storyteller. It means that you have to come up with what is going to happen. What is the introduction about the product? You might want to put some scenario. And this scenario, sometimes it can be a good scenario. Sometimes it can be a bad scenario. So that would be the story's goals. Put it as in a story. So you start with a situation, a bad one or a good one. So whatever it is, whatever condition, next would be what's going to happen next. If the situation is a bad one, how can your product tackle the bad things? How can your product tackle the good things? Do you get me, Wendy? So I would highly encourage you to come up with a storyline first. Of course, to get a piece of paper and a pen to scribble and scribble and scribble. Do like mind mapping, what comes first, what comes next. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, is to understand who exactly your target audience. Because your content should meet with this target audience. And of course, in order for you to do copywriting, you need to have some writing techniques. Okay, if it is in Bahasa Indonesia or in English, so you might have need to improve the way of your writing skill on how you want to sell the idea. So the one that I gave just now, example, to come up with a storyline, to come up with a situation, whether it's a bad situation, whether it's good situation, it's always can attract people. Okay, Wendy, I hope that it's answered your question.
Yes, okay. Thank you. I believe we have time for another question, maybe. And after that, we have to wrap it up because we're almost time for the second session.
Okay.
So is there anybody else who wants to ask a question, maybe?
Can I ask a question?
Okay, Natswa.
Okay. Greetings, Dr. Fari. My name is Najwa Sheila.
Yeah, Najwa.
So you mentioned earlier about the ease of digital marketing can allow us to have more potential customers. And I believe that in a business perspective would be very great for our business. But I noticed that there is a case where increasing number of diverse buyers made certain high-end brands to actually lose their brand image. And I think sooner or later, they will have to shift their marketing segment to whichever fits them best. And is there any way that you would advise us to use social media in a means that we can have both the ease of marketing, but not lose our, retain our brand image, to not lose the initial marketing segment that we already put for our brands?
Right. Thank you so much, Najwa. Yeah. So in that context, even though that you are a high-end product manufacturer, a branded one, this is where we need to catch. We need to catch with the technology. We've understood that consumer evolves. Consumer are changing. Okay. And they also need to catch with this social media, and how can they remain to attract people around them. And when we talk about this branded product, a high-end luxury product, they have their own target market, isn't it? See what happened with an expensive product like Omega watch, things like that. Can you really get the advertisement anywhere? Okay, but of course, they cannot remain with that because since consumer is changing, and consumer have the buyer power has been increased, and I would say this is where they need to remain innovative. It's either to come up with a better product. If you can see, for example, handbags. I'm a lady, so I need to talk about handbags. If last time, all those branded handbags, the color is like kind of dull, things like that, chocolate or black. But what happened nowadays? Striking colors, things like that. So first, you need to attract people with the to improve your product range. Okay, and then yes, of course, you need to come up with a better social media advertisement. This is how you need to differentiate between you and a small business. Even though you are utilizing social media, but you need to do it professionally. Your advertisement through social media must be a better quality one. Okay, 3D. For example, it applies a 3D. Like suppose this handbag. We can easily look inside of the handbags. It moves around, things like that. So the advancements of advertisement via social media, they can do that. In order for them to make sure that they will still protect their brand and to attract more and more customer. Okay, Najwa? Right?
Thank you so much, Doc.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Doc Othman, for the very
Thank you.
intuitive presentation and also the Q&A session. But unfortunately, we have to move on to the next session.
Yes.
So before moving on to the next session, if everybody can just turn on their cameras so we can get some pictures together, please.
Okay.
So the multimedia team, if you guys are ready.
We'll capture the moment now. So turn on your camera. We'll start. The first slide, 1, 2, 3. The second slide, 1, 2, 3. The fourth slide, 1, 2, 3. And the fifth slide, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. And also, we are going to fill out the feedback form, which will be on the screen right now. You guys can scan it, or you guys can open it through the URL link on the chat box. But before we move on to the next session, once again, thank you so much, Doc Othman,
Yes, thank you
to
so
take
much.
your time to prepare the presentation and also present to us. But you are more than welcome to continue to stay with this event until this afternoon, or you may leave now. It's totally up to you.
Yes.
But from us, from the Binusian students, lecturers, and everybody, we would like to say thank you so much. So yes, we hope to see you soon again.
It was nice. Yeah, it was lovely session. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. We also
Bye-bye.
gained a lot of insight. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Okay.
Othman.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Doni. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Since we're running out of time and we went a little bit over time before, we would like to continue to the next session, which is the third session. So what is the third session? The third session, the theme of the third session is called Be Ready to Be Impressive, Personal Grooming. So the next speaker is actually going to be a lecturer from Binus Bandung University. But since the presentation is going to be in Bahasa, I'm going to read her biography in Bahasa. So, Ibu Mira Rustin SMB MBA merupakan seorang lecturer di Binus University Bandung. Beliau adalah lulusan Magister Business Administration, Creative and Cultural Entrepreneurship, Institut Teknologi Bandung. Beliau memulai karirnya sebagai owner dari Namira Cookies pada tahun 2009 hingga 2011. Selain itu, Bu Mira juga membuka beberapa bisnis baru seperti House of K-pop Stuff, Kira Hijab, dan Aubrey and Lise. I hope I said that right. Selain mengajar di Binus University, beliau juga memiliki pengalaman mengajar sebagai non-permanent lecturer di Akademi Sekretari dan Manajemen Taruna Bakti Bandung. So without further ado, we would like to invite Ibu Mira Rustin to the stage.
Hai, selamat pagi Bapak Ibu, selamat pagi Bu Mulyani, Ibu Othman, Pak Doni, dan Bapak Ibu dosen lainnya. Terima kasih. Terima kasih, saya sudah diberikan kesempatan untuk menjadi salah satu pemateri dari acara ini. Oke, boleh saya mulai aja? Boleh saya yang share PowerPoint-nya? Oke, jadi kita mulai aja ya. Topik yang akan saya bawakan hari ini adalah mengenai personal grooming. Gitu. Apa itu personal grooming? Kita akan bahas di slide berikutnya. Oke, kalau ini tadi udah ya kurang lebih pengenalan mengenai saya udah. Gitu. Jadi kita langsung ke materi aja ya. Oke, ini yang kita akan pelajari hari ini adalah ini, yaitu nomor 1, apa itu personal grooming? Lalu kenapa sih kita harus personal grooming? Lalu intinya dari personal grooming itu apa? Dan juga fashion tips untuk fashion tips untuk pria dan wanita. Gitu. Nah, ini Persona grooming. Sebetulnya persona grooming itu adalah bagaimana kita mendevelop diri kita inside dan outside. Jadi personal grooming itu mencangkup bagaimana kamu mendevelop diri kamu inside dan outside. Inside-nya itu misalnya bagaimana kamu memperbaiki manner kamu, communication skill, yang itu sudah disampaikan ya oleh Miss Desi kemarin. Nah, untuk yang saya sekarang personal grooming-nya lebih berfokus ke bagaimana kamu mendevelop penampilan kamu yang outside-nya gitu. Jadi personal grooming kalau terkait bagaimana kamu mendevelop tampilan luar kamu itu adalah mengenai bagaimana, yang pertama bagaimana kamu merawat diri kamu, dan yang kedua adalah mengenai tampilan kamu dari ujung kepala hingga ujung kaki. Itu sih. Jadi intinya adalah bagaimana kamu membuat diri kamu bersih, terawat, dan penampilan kamu rapi. Itu intinya. Tapi ingin saya garis bawahi dulu ya, bahwa personal grooming itu tidak berhubungan dengan berat badan kamu, seberapa tingginya kamu, ataupun warna kulit kamu. Gitu. Lalu juga kalau kita mau memaintain penampilan kita, bukan berarti kita harus selalu mengenakan branded stuff, bukan. Karena goals-nya itu adalah kamu berpenampilan sesuai dengan occasion-nya dan rapi. Dan itu bisa dilakukan, nggak harus selalu pakai branded stuff. Okay. Dan goals dari personal grooming adalah bukan supaya kamu tampak perfect. Jadi kamu menghabiskan waktu berjam-jam gitu supaya untuk tampak perfect, bukan. Jadi personal grooming itu yang terkait penampilan itu adalah bagaimana kamu bisa membuat diri kamu maintain your personal hygiene, bersih, lalu merawat diri, dan penampilan kamu rapi. Itu sih intinya 3 itu. Ya. Tuh. Terus, oke. Apa benefitnya dari personal grooming? Memang kenapa sih kita harus merawat diri? Memang kenapa sih kita harus memaintain penampilan kita dari ujung kepala sampai ke ujung kaki? Benefit utamanya benefitnya ada 3. Karena personal grooming itu akan membantu menentukan kamu ngerasanya kayak gimana mengenai diri kamu. Gitu. Terus juga personal grooming akan mempengaruhi bagaimana penilaian orang lain terhadap kamu. Dan tentu saja itu tuh tidak dipungkiri di dalam realitanya. Itu akan penampilan kamu akan berpengaruh terhadap personal life kamu, karir maupun image kamu sebagai business owner. Sekarang kita lihat satu persatu ya dari benefitnya. Oke. Gini. Kalau kita sudah bersih, terawat, dan rapi, itu tuh akan mempengaruhi, kita akan menilai diri kita sendiri jadi lebih baik. Itu mempengaruhi mood kita. Gitu. Itu membantu membuat kita jadi feel good about ourselves. Gitu. Nih. Kalau kamu udah bersih, udah merawat diri, udah rapi, biasanya confidence kamu meningkat, bahkan self-esteem juga bisa meningkat. Gitu. Terus juga mood kamu jadi membaik. Mood kamu jadi membaik. Yang tadinya pikirannya ruwet juga, coba kalau kalian pikiran ruwet mandi terus dirapikan diri, pikiran kamu akan bisa berpikir lebih jernih. Kalau udah kayak gitu kan kita lebih semangat menjalani hari. Kalau kita memulai hari kita sudah dalam keadaan bersih, terawat, dan rapi, kita akan merasa lebih siap deh untuk melakukan aktivitas apapun di hari itu, hingga akhirnya kita jadi lebih produktif. Nih, coba gini deh, kalian bandingin. Coba kalian gitu ya, 1 kali aja, ketika kalian kuliah yang pagi jam 7.20, bandingin ketika kalian mulai kuliah jam 7.20 dalam keadaan kalian baru bangun tidur, dengan kalau kalian sudah membersihkan diri, sudah merapikan penampilan kalian. Bandingin gimana nanti apa yang kalian rasakan pada saat sedang menerima pemaparan materi dari dosen. Nanti bisa lebih optimal mana coba untuk kalian? Coba kalian bandingin deh. Karena gini loh, kalau kita udah feel good about ourselves gitu, biasanya kita jadi lebih semangat. Kalau udah lebih semangat kita lebih produktif. Itu. Jadi saran saya sebelum kamu memulai hari, yuk nyamankan dulu diri kamu dengan itu tadi, kamu sudah harus siap sudah harus membersihkan diri dan juga sudah harus berpenampilan rapi. Coba rasain deh sekali aja ketika mulai kelas yang jam 7.20 pagi dalam keadaan kalian udah ready. Nanti kalian lebih semangat nggak ketika menerima pemaparan dosennya? Ketika nanti kalian bisa lebih fokus nggak? Bisa lebih optimal nggak ketika menerima pemaparan materi dari dosen ataupun setelahnya, setelah selesai perkuliahan? Kalian bisa jadi lebih produktif nggak setelah selesai perkuliahan atau balik lagi tiduran, rebahan? Nah, masalahnya kalau kita memulai hari dalam keadaan belum ready, itu suka jadi agak males gitu. Nanti kuliah online rebahan lagi, gitu kan? Nah, coba makanya sebelum kuliah yang pagi, saya sarankan sih kalian udah ready dulu ya, supaya nanti maksimal pas belajarnya, terus setelah perkuliahan online juga kalian jadi produktif, nggak balik lagi rebahan. Gitu. Terus yang kedua, nah tapi gini, kan sekarang lagi tren self love ya. Tapi gimana dengan self love? Kalau saya personal grooming, apa artinya saya nggak self love? Begini, self love itu kan kita menerima diri kita padanya, fisik kita, kondisi mental kita dan yang lain. Tapi apakah ketika kita menerima diri kita apa adanya, itu tuh artinya kita tuh jadi ya udahlah, emang saya mah begini, segini adanya. Udah biarin aja, nggak usah rapi, nggak usah apa, kan enggak ya, gitu kan? Hati-hati, terkadang ada orang-orang yang berkedok self love, ya udah emang saya sih kayak gini orangnya. Padahal sebenarnya dia enggan aja sih untuk melakukan personal grooming. Kan tadi sudah saya katakan bahwa personal grooming itu tidak terkait dengan bentuk tubuh kita, ya. Itu tidak terkait dengan bentuk tubuh kita. Jadi mau bentuk tubuh kita seperti apapun, kita warna kulit kita seperti apapun, kita tetap harus melakukan personal grooming. Malah kalau menurut saya pribadi, personal grooming itu adalah bagian dari self love. Bagian dari bagaimana saya mencintai diri saya, bagaimana saya menghargai diri saya, dan juga sebagai bentuk terima kasih terhadap Tuhan, kepada Tuhan untuk tubuh yang sudah diberikan untuk saya. Gitu. Kadang kita suka gini ya, aduh kayaknya nggak enak deh, sakit hati, misalnya kita ada orang yang memandang rendah kita karena penampilan kitanya nggak rapi, misalnya, berantakan kayak gitu. Padahal, itu bukan dia loh yang bikin kita nggak menghargai kita, tapi kitanya sendiri yang bikin kita sendiri yang membuat orang lain jadi tidak menghargai diri kita melalui penampilan kita yang mungkin berantakan atau seenaknya kayak gitu. Jadi bukannya dia yang nggak menghargai kita, tapi kitanya loh yang membuat orang lain jadi nggak menghargai kita. Tuh. Jadi bagaimana mungkin kamu mau minta orang lain untuk menghargai kamu kalau kamunya sendiri tidak menghargai diri kamu? Nah, kalau menurut saya gitu, personal grooming itu kalau kamu sudah bersih, terawat dan juga berpenampilan yang rapi, itu juga salah satu cara saya menghargai diri saya. Gitu. Dan salah satu cara saya menghargai orang-orang yang saya temui. Kan kasihan dong ya kalau kita ketemu sama orang yang dia mungkin terganggu dengan penampilan kita, gitu kan. Tuh. Nah, terus personal grooming itu akan benefit kedua dari personal grooming adalah personal grooming itu akan berpengaruh terhadap bagaimana orang lain menilai kamu. Gitu. Kalau kamu sudah bersih, terawat, rapi, itu biasanya first impression-nya orang-orang ke kamu tuh jadi lebih positif. Jadi lebih positif gitu. Dan juga melalui penampilan kamu bisa menunjukkan gitu personality kamu tuh kayak gimana. Itu tergambar loh dari penampilan kamu. Oke. Jadi atau bahkan misalnya saya personality-nya nggak kayak gitu sih, tapi saya pengen orang-orang menilai saya seperti itu, ya itu bisa dibentuk juga. Penilaian orang lain terhadap kamu bisa kamu bentuk juga melalui penampilan kamu, gitu. Nah, tapi kan Bu katanya don't judge book by its cover. Nah, memang benar kita sebaiknya tidak menilai orang hanya dari penampilan luarnya. Tapi tidak dipungkiri di realitanya orang pertama kali menilai itu melalui penampilan dan attitude kamu loh. Jadi bagaimana orang lain mau mengenali kamu lebih jauh, apa aja kompetensi kamu, misalnya apa kelebihan yang kamu punya, kalau first impression-nya udah kurang baik. Jadi kalau personal grooming itu bisa menjadi pintu awal supaya nanti orang lain mau mengenali kamu lebih jauh lagi, karena first impression-nya aja udah baik. Kan kita nih gitu ya, kalau first impression-nya udah kurang baik, biasanya kita suka udah nggak mau kan tahu lebih jauh mengenai orang itu. Nah, terus apa benefitnya personal grooming untuk profesional karir? Yang pertama adalah itu jadi membuat kamu stand out di antara pegawai-pegawai yang lain. Terus juga kalau kamu memaintain penampilan kamu jadi tampak lebih cerdas, profesional, dan kredibel. Gini, misalnya nih, nanti kalian baru kan nih dari beberapa jurusan ya. Misalnya nanti kalian sudah lulus, kalian kan masih fresh graduate ya, belum punya banyak pengalaman atau mungkin belum banyak achievement gitu. Nah, ketika kalian memasuki dunia profesional, gimana ya caranya supaya saya bisa, saya ini pegawai baru, fresh graduate juga, gimana caranya ya saya bisa stand out di antara pegawai-pegawai lainnya gitu. Yang pertama adalah tips and triknya adalah coba kamu stand out melalui penampilan kamu gitu. Tunjukkan melalui penampilan kamu, tunjukkan bahwa kamu itu cerdas, profesional, dan kredibel. Nanti seiring berjalannya waktu, kamu buktikan kinerja kamu. Jadi itu sedikit tips and trick ketika nanti kalian baru mulai memasuki dunia profesional itu. Buat diri kalian tampak stand out dulu di antara pegawai-pegawai yang lain melalui penampilan kamu yang tampak cerdas, profesional, dan kredibel. Lalu seiring berjalannya waktu, kalian buktikan kinerja kalian. Itu. Lalu juga gini, kalau biasanya perusahaan-perusahaan itu mereka punya company rules-nya tersendiri terkait personal grooming, terkait bagaimana pegawai-pegawainya harus berpenampilan, terutama ketika pegawainya itu berhubungan langsung dengan customer dan mau nggak mau kamu harus ikuti gitu. Biasanya ada trainingnya tersendiri, dan juga kalau kita nggak ngikutin biasanya kita kena tegur gitu ya. Terus kalau untuk bisnis, untuk yang jurusan CP, nanti apa sih benefitnya personal grooming? Gini, kalian owner itu adalah brand ambassador dari bisnis kalian. Kalian adalah brand ambassador dari bisnis kalian kan. Apalagi kalau kalian lihat sekarang di sosial media, kita ini masuk di era yang owner bisnis itu harus membangun personal branding ya. Owner bisnis itu harus aktif di sosial media dan menunjukkan bahwa saya loh owner brand ini. Nah, kebayang nggak sih kalau misalnya bisnis kamu misalnya skincare atau fashion, tapi kamu yang nggak merawat diri, penampilannya nggak rapi. Apa orang-orang akan percaya kalau produk skincare atau fashion yang kalian jual itu berkualitas? Nanti mereka akan berpikir, ownernya aja kayak gitu. Nah itu. Jadi, lalu jika kamu memaintain penampilan kamu sebagai seorang business owner, itu nanti akan lebih mudah bagi kamu untuk, kan nanti kita sebagai business owner tuh akan membangun relasi dengan business owner lainnya. Kalau kita memaintain penampilan kita, nanti impression dari kolega-kolega kita itu menjadi lebih positif. Dan biasanya kalau kayak gitu, jadi mereka akan kita lebih mudah untuk menjalin kerjasama. Atau juga misalnya ketika kalian pitching nanti, kalau nanti penampilan kaliannya sudah tampak cerdas, profesional, dan kredibel, mereka kan akan jadi lebih yakin untuk berinvestasi ke bisnis kalian gitu. Karena pernah loh begini, waktu itu saya dengan beberapa teman saya, lalu kami sedang kumpul-kumpul, berbicara apa ada kemungkinan untuk bekerja sama bisnis kayak gitu. Lalu ada ini loh, ketika kami berbicara bahwa mungkin ya kerjasama bisnis ini sama misalnya si A gitu, waktu itu sama si A. Nah, terus ada yang bilang begini, salah satu rekan saya, dia maaf, dia penampilannya berantakan loh, itu kerjanya juga berantakan. Saya nggak mau berbisnis dengan dia. Iya dong, karena kan kita kerjasama tuh berarti kita investasi ya. Kalau sampai nanti dia kerjanya berantakan, uang kita hilang kan? Nah itu makanya itu berpengaruh loh. Kenapa? Karena loh dianya pribadi aja udah berantakan, berarti biasanya orang seperti itu kerjanya juga berantakan, nggak terstruktur. Dia karena dianya sendiri nggak terbiasa rapi, mau gimana dia kerjanya rapi. Itu. Lalu pernah dulu saya berbisnis t-shirt, saya sedang mencari vendor sablon. Saya datangi vendor-vendor satu persatu. Ada salah satu vendor yang ketika saya datangi, saya bertemu dengan vendor tersebut, saya datangi tempat produksinya, ya memang penampilan vendor tersebut kurang rapi. Saya lihat tempat produksinya juga kurang rapi, seperti belum dicat, belum apa, masih kurang rapi. Waktu itu saya sempat dalam hati yang, ini kayaknya nggak akan rapi nih, gitu. Karena saya lihat, oh maaf penampilan orangnya begini, tempat produksinya kayak gini, aduh ini kayaknya nggak akan rapi deh. Tapi saya paksakan waktu itu, ayo udah nggak apa-apa deh, sablon di situ, dan benar hasil sablonnya nggak rapi. Nah, jadi itu bagaimana serapi apa penampilan orang tersebut gitu, atau serapi apa tempat kerjanya, tempat produksinya, itu akan nanti kamu bisa dapat gambaran dari situ kurang lebih nanti seberapa rapi ya, seberapa bagusnya, seberapa berkualitasnya produk yang dia hasilkan. Gitu. Tuh. Terus juga, nah sebenarnya esensinya dari personal grooming itu apa sih? Kan tadi ini benefit-benefitnya dari personal grooming. Kalau untuk wanita, esensialnya dari personal grooming adalah pastinya maintain your hygiene. Shower daily, brush your teeth, terus juga kukunya dirapikan. Kalau misalnya mau panjang, kukunya mau panjang, diperhatikan kebersihannya. Lalu juga lebih baik kalau kukunya panjang, akan lebih baik sih kalau pakai pewarna kuku. Gitu. Terus pay attention to your face, skincare. Ya, pakai skincare, lalu juga bermake up. Bu, tapi kan saya masih muda, Bu. Ya, make up-nya kan bisa disesuaikan dengan usia kalian dan occasion. Gini, jadi gimana ya Bu ya? Apa saya harus ngikutin tren make up saat ini? Enggak. Personal grooming bukan berarti kalian harus selalu mengikuti apa yang sedang jadi tren saat ini. Misalnya kalian harus selalu mengikuti personal grooming itu bukan berarti kalian harus mengikuti tren make up saat ini atau harus mengikuti tren fashion saat ini, bukan. Karena intinya adalah penampilan kalian harus rapi gitu kan. Nah, terserah kalian, tergantung kalian sukanya make up yang seperti apa. Apakah kalian lebih suka make up yang ala-ala Korea atau mungkin ala-ala Hollywood, dan juga make up-nya pasti disesuaikan dengan usia kalian dan juga occasion-nya. Tapi itu lebih baik daripada nggak pakai make up sama sekali. Gitu. Karena gini loh, nanti akan ada kondisi-kondisi di mana kita tidak bisa menunjukkan kalau misalnya kita lagi not feeling well. Contohnya, kita lagi nggak bisa menunjukkan kalau kita ini sakit. Karena bagaimana, misalnya kalian untuk mau pitching ya besok gitu. Misalnya kalian lagi sakit nih, kalian nggak bisa loh menunjukkan kalian lesu, wajahnya pucat. Karena bagaimanapun kalian harus profesional dan tampak meyakinkan. Nah itu semua, kalau memang untuk kondisi-kondisi yang kayak kepepet, kayak gitu, penampilan kalian, make up kalian, itu bisa menutupi itu semua. Jadi kalian tetap tampak profesional walaupun mungkin sebenarnya lagi sakit. Gitu ya. Sama seperti saya ketika mengajar kalian, sebenarnya waktu itu saya sempat sakit gitu kan, saya sempat sakit tifus, tapi saya tetap berpenampilan yang rapi, tetap pakai make up. Kenapa? Karena saya nggak boleh, saya harus profesional, saya nggak bisa menunjukkan ke kalian kalau oh saya ini lagi sakit. saya sebagai dosen saya harus semangat dong biar mahasiswanya semangat. Nah, salah satu caranya kalau memang kita ada di kondisi-kondisi yang gak bisa loh menunjukkan kalau kita ini lagi sakit, karena kita harus tetap profesional, penampilan kita dan makeup itu dapat membantu untuk menutupinya gitu. Lalu perhatikan, pay attention to your head, gitu. Kalau misal, terutama untuk yang rambutnya panjang ya, itu perlu lebih diperhatikan lagi. Terus juga dress wisely, kenakan pakaian yang bersih dan pastinya sudah disetrika. Atau kalau perlu kalian setrika 2 kali nggak masalah. Karena saya punya kebiasaan pakaian saya sama ART di rumah sudah disetrika, tapi ketika saya mau pakai saya akan minta ART saya untuk setrika lagi. Karena biasanya kan pakaian kalau udah masuk lemari suka agak kusut sedikit kan. Jadi nggak apa-apa kalau memang perlu disetrika 2 kali kalian setrika 2 kali gitu. Terus berpakaianlah sesuai dengan occasion-nya. Atau kalau kita jangan sampai kalian berpakaian nggak sesuai occasion-nya, perhatikan kombinasi dari warna pakaian yang kalian gunakan atau perhatikan kombinasi dari motif pakaian yang kalian gunakan. Tuh. Terus kalau untuk pria gimana? Kurang lebih sama. Maintain your hygiene. Shower daily, brush your teeth, lalu kalau untuk pria akan lebih baik kalau kukunya pendek aja ya, gitu, dipotong pendek aja. Terus juga pay attention to your face, bersyukur ya. Kalaupun kalian mau berkumis atau berjambang, dirapikan. Lalu juga sekarang pria juga akan lebih baik kalau pakai skincare ya. Kan banyak ya skincare untuk pria gitu. Pay attention to your hair. Terus juga sama, dia juga harus dress wisely, kenakan pakaian yang bersih, sudah disetrika, berpakaian sesuai occasion-nya. Perhatikan kombinasi dari warna dan motif pakaian yang kalian kenakan. Oke, itu kurang lebih esensialnya dari personal grooming. Jadi intinya esensial dari personal grooming adalah bersih, terawat, rapi. Tuh. Nah, lalu kalau untuk ini sedikit fashion tips, gitu. Kalau di sini saya pakai contohnya itu mungkin untuk style fashion untuk yang usianya mungkin 25 tahunan ke atas, tapi kurang lebih sama ya. Karena ini fashion tipsnya yang basic, jadi kurang lebih sama untuk usia berapapun, atau misalnya untuk pria wanita kurang lebih sama, karena ini fashion tipsnya basic kok. Yang basic gitu. Kalau ini mengenai warna-warna yang soft atau pastel, ini banyak banget orang yang suka ya. Ini kayaknya orang-orang udah pada paham harus kayak gimana mengkombinasikan warnanya. Nah, tapi kan gini, Bu gimana ya? Kalau saya sih sukanya warna bold. Karena untuk fashion sendiri nggak harus berarti kalian harus selalu mengikuti trend fashion ya. Misalkan trend fashion sekarang begini kalian ikutin, nanti berapa bulan lagi ganti kalian ikut lagi. Enggak. Kalau memang trend fashionnya nggak sesuai dengan style kalian kan nggak perlu kalian ikuti gitu, nggak masalah. Yang penting kalian tetap berpenampilan rapi aja. Nah, lagi pula juga kalau kita sebagai orang Indonesia nggak usah terlalu khawatir sih kalau kita nggak terlalu mengikuti trend fashion. Kenapa? Karena fashion di Indonesia ini nggak ada kiblatnya. Misalnya apakah fashion di Indonesia kiblatnya ke Paris atau kemana? Enggak. Gini, fashion di Indonesia itu berbagai macam ada semua. Kenapa? Karena biasanya style fashion kita, taste fashion kita itu dipengaruhi oleh budaya. Nah, sedangkan Indonesia itu kan budayanya beragam. Jadi di Indonesia itu taste fashionnya itu beragam. Jadi kalian nggak perlu khawatir kalau kalian ngerasa, oh kayaknya trend fashion yang ini nggak cocok deh sama saya nggak suka, ini bukan saya. Ya nggak apa-apa, nggak usah diikutin. Taste fashion di kita tuh beragam kok, jadi tenang aja gitu. Tuh, nah ini baik lagi ya, kalau yang pastel atau soft color kayaknya orang udah pada tahu harus gimana mengkombinasikannya. Nah, Bu, tapi saya sih sukanya pakai warna-warna yang bold. Gimana? Gak masalah, kalau kalian suka pakai warna yang bold, biasanya pilih salah satu. Misalnya warna boldnya hanya untuk di keatasannya, untuk bawahannya kalian pakai warna yang lebih gelap. Atau kalian pakai warna boldnya itu di bawahannya dan ke atasannya pakai warna yang lebih gelap. Nah, kalau warna boldnya masih salah satu kayak gini, entah di ke atasan atau di bawahan, ini masih bisa ya warna boldnya nggak yang polos tapi ditambah motif masih bisa. Tapi kalau kalian mau pakai warna bold atas bawah kayak gini, disarankan polos tanpa motif apapun, biar nggak terlalu rame gitu. Tuh. Terus juga, Bu, kalau saya mau mengkombinasikan beberapa warna bold, gimana? Bisa. Bisa-bisa aja. Kalian mengkombinasikan beberapa warna yang bold, asalkan masih match ya, masih masuk aja. Tapi kalau kalian mengkombinasikan beberapa warna bold, itu sebaiknya polos, jangan ada motif. Terus kalau saya mau pakai pakaian yang bermotif, gimana nih, Bu? Kalian bisa pilih salah satu, entah motifnya itu di atasannya aja, atau di yang bawahannya. Atau kalau mau atas bawah mau pakai yang bermotif boleh, tapi make sure kalau atas bawah bermotif kayak gini, make sure motifnya sama ya. Kan kalian juga tahu sekarang banyak yang jual fashion one set, ya, one set yang bermotif atas bawah sama kan. Nah itu, bisa pakai yang one set kayak gitu. Tuh. Itu aja sih. Itu aja sedikit basic tips mengenai fashion. Udah segitu aja, singkat aja materi saya, karena di sini saya percaya kalian semua adalah individu-individu yang merawat diri dan memperhatikan penampilan, karena memang usia-usia kalian adalah usia-usia yang sedang peduli banget sama penampilan gitu. Cuma di sini saya ingin kalian aware bahwa manfaatnya, benefitnya dari merawat diri dan memperhatikan penampilan itu bukan supaya kalian dapat pacar aja, bukan supaya kalian nggak jomblo aja gitu, tapi benefit lainnya adalah supaya kalian lebih percaya diri dan bisa lebih produktif menjalani hari kalian, lalu juga itu akan membantu untuk profesional karir kalian, maupun itu akan membantu membentuk image kalian sebagai seorang brand owner, business owner. Itu aja sih. Nah, misalnya lagi contohnya, kalian bisnis makanan. Saya pernah beli waktu itu salah satu produk makanan. Si ownernya, mohon maaf, dia nggak rapi, nggak bersih. Pak, kalian percaya produk makanan dia higienis? Nah itu, jadi itu perlu diperhatikan juga gitu. Karena kalian yang jurusan creative plannership itu akan menjadi seorang entrepreneur, jadi persona grooming itu akan berpengaruh terhadap image kalian sebagai business owner. Ataupun jurusan lainnya nanti misalkan setelah lulus akan kerja, personal grooming itu bisa membantu kalian untuk memasuki dunia profesional dengan lebih mudah gitu. Karena kita sudah menciptakan first impression yang baik dari para rekan kerja kita, baru setelahnya kamu buktikan kinerja kamu. Gitu sih. Oke, itu aja materi saya. Terima kasih. Ya, udah, silakan Glenn.
Hi, Bu. Thank you so much for the presentation. Okay, so we can enter the question and answer session. Mungkin pakai bahasa Indonesia juga boleh lah ya. Lebih mungkin buat ngobrol juga sama anak-anak yang lebih nyaman juga kali ya. Jadi, for those of you that have any questions, you guys can raise your hand or insert your questions into the chat box. Atau mungkin
I
kalau
see William.
ada ide, oke.
William, are you raising your hand before?
Okay. Okay, thank you Kak Yudi dan juga Kak Glenn. Hello Kak Mira.
Hai William.
Ya, thank you Kak tadi presentasinya Kak tentang personal grooming. Aku mau nanya sih Kak gini, kan memang benar sih penampilan kan juga orang ngejudge kita kan kalau misalnya kita ketemu sama orang memang itu yang pertama sih. Tapi kan itu bukan yang terutama ya kalau misalnya kita lanjut lagi ya kalau di relationship ya. Nah aku mau nanya nih Kak, gimana kita bisa nge-balance sih Kak? Kayak kan banyak orang kayak bilang, waduh yang kebanyakan gaya lah, apa adanya. Nah itu gimana menurut Kakak persepsi itu? Itu dulu sih yang aku nanya.
Oke, William, terima kasih. Jadi gini, personal grooming itu bukan berarti kalian harus pakai barang branded. Ya, kan kalau jangan kebanyakan gaya tuh identiknya kita pakai barang-barang branded kan? Enggak. Kita kan bisa tampil rapi tanpa harus mengenakan yang branded juga bisa kan? kalian bisa kan kuliah atau kerja nggak harus pakai pakaian branded, tapi memang berpakaian rapi sesuai occasion-nya, untuk kuliah, untuk kerja itu bisa kan gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya jangan kebanyakan gaya, mungkin tuh karena mereka gini loh, memang ada yang persepsi yang salah gitu. Persepsi yang salah tuh kebanyakan dikaitkannya adalah kalau kita memaintain penampilan berarti itu harus dengan barang-barang branded, padahal tidak gitu kan. Yang penting adalah kamu bersih, terawat dan rapi, dan itu bisa dilakukan tanpa barang-barang branded gitu. Memang cenderungnya sekarang, apalagi kalau kita lihat sosial media, bahwa persona grooming diidentikan dengan memakai yang branded gitu ya. Memang kita lihat seperti itu. Jadi mungkin karena di sosial media kita ngeliat postingan-postingan yang kalau persona grooming itu pakai barang yang branded, jadinya kayak sekarang kayak udah jangan kebanyakan gaya kayak gitu. Padahal itu kebanyakan gaya itu ya tadi kalau kita pakai barangnya yang branded gitu. Padahal nggak harus selalu gitu. Terus kalau gimana memaintainnya, gini loh. Memang ya seiring dengan kesibukan gitu. Seiring dengan kesibukan memang kadang-kadang penampilan kita jadi agak menurun gitu. Tapi nggak apa-apa. Nanti kita tingkatkan lagi aja. Karena saya pun seperti itu gitu. Kalau saya harap kalian aware mengenai persona grooming lebih awal ya, mumpung sejak kalian masih kuliah gini kan. Toh nanti apalagi kalau kalian akan berorganisasi atau magang kayak gitu kan. Saya baru mulai merawat diri saya sekitar 10 tahun lalu di usia saya yang ke-25 tahun waktu itu kurang lebih. Nah, akan lebih banyak benefitnya untuk kalian ketika kalian mulai aware ini sekarang sejak dari kuliah gitu kan. Gitu. Memang nanti kayak tadi tuh seiring misalkan saya lagi sibuk banget, nah biasanya agak menurun tuh penampilan saya, tapi nggak apa-apa, kemudian saya ingatkan diri saya lagi untuk ayo memaintain penampilan lagi kayak gitu. Nah makanya ya kalau saya ngelihat misalkan kayak orang-orang sekarang di sosial media tren glow up gitu ya, tren glow up gitu kan. Nah, tren glow up itu saya jadikan sebagai pengingat diri saya untuk, oh ya, saya harus memaintain penampilan saya. Saya harus memaintain penampilan saya karena itu, terutama yang saya rasakan benefitnya terutama adalah untuk diri saya pribadi. Untuk saya pribadi. Saya kalau udah pagi-pagi, biasanya saya sudah harus rapi sebelum jam 8 pagi. Kalau lebih dari jam 8 pagi, saya belum mandi, saya belum rapi, mood saya seharian buruk, saya jadi nggak produktif. Jadi coba kalian kasih batasan waktu, misalnya sebelum jam 8 pagi atau sebelum jam 7 pagi, saya sudah harus mandi, saya sudah harus rapi. Nah, kalau udah kayak gitu, saya ngerasa bahwa saya lebih siap gitu untuk menjalani hari itu, jadi saya lebih produktif. Karena kalau pagi-pagi saya belum merapikan diri, saya merasa bahwa gimana saya bisa berhasil ya menjalani hari ini. Kayaknya menjalani pagi aja sudah gagal deh. Saya pagi-pagi aja sudah gagal rapi, gitu kan? Saya udah gagal rapi, gitu. Jadi itu memang nanti akan sedikit menurun, tapi nggak apa-apa, kita tingkatkan lagi, kayak gitu sih. Oke, terus tadi apa ya pertanyaan apa lagi ya? Maaf saya ada yang lupa kayaknya.
Iya, thank you Kak Mira. Nah ini aku mau nanya lagi Kak. Nah kan outfit itu juga penting ya Kak ya, outfit kita ya. Nah kadang juga aku lihat kan, misalnya kalau misalnya aku pergi acara atau di kemarin kerja ya, aku lihat outfit aku, waduh kok warnanya nggak matching ya. Nah biar matching itu gimana Kak warnanya? Itu kadang aku juga problem di situ. Oh, di warnanya, entah itu bajunya, sepatunya, entah itu jeansnya.
Nah itu tadi udah ada ya beberapa fashion tips, diantaranya kalau kamu masih sebentar, boleh saya share screen lagi, panitia? Boleh? Oke.
Boleh.
Nih, kalau kamu pakai, misalkan untuk pria kan biasanya pria cenderung pakai warna-warna yang lebih soft gitu ya. Kalau kamu pakai warna-warna yang lebih soft seperti ini, nggak masalah sih, lebih mudah mengkombinasikannya, asal warna yang kamu pakai dua-duanya masih soft aja mengkombinasikannya. Gitu. Nah, cuma kalau misalnya, kan ada juga kan pria-pria yang senang warna yang bold gitu, pilih salah satu aja deh, mau atasnya atau bawahnya yang bold. Gitu. Kalaupun mau atas bawah boleh, tapi make sure nggak ada motif. Gitu. Kalau mau mengkombinasikan beberapa warna bold, boleh. Asal masih match, tapi kalau bisa jangan lebih dari 2 warna ya, pengkombinasian warna yang boldnya gitu, biar nggak pusing. Kebayang kan? Nah ini bisa lihat kan, biru hijau ya, bisa dilihat kan ya sama sepatunya apanya. Jadi kalau kamu mau pakai warna bold, jangan lebih dari 2 warna deh, biar nggak pusing. Terus juga biar masih enak dilihat gitu kan. Terus juga kalau mau motif, pilih salah satu, atasnya bawahnya aja. Atau kalau mau atas bawah bermotif boleh, tapi pakai yang one set ya. Sekarang banyak kan pakaian-pakaian yang one set atas bawah yang motifnya sama, banyak kan yang jualan kayak gitu kan. Nah itu bisa pakai one set kayak gitu. Itu sih karena, nah sebenarnya kalau untuk pengkombinasian warna, kan kalau tadi kalau kamu masih sama-sama pakai warna bold, warna yang bold itu biasanya maksimal di 2 warna. Tapi kalau warnanya bukan warna bold gitu, kalian bisa kombinasikan sampai maksimal 3 warna sih. Mulai dari ujung rambut sama sepatu, mungkin sepatu sama tas agak beda warnanya, nggak apa-apa, asal enggak. Kalau warna kalian mau pakai warna bold, maksimal kombinasi 2 warna bold. Tapi kalau warnanya mau yang soft kayak gitu nggak terlalu bold, bisa dikombinasikan sampai maksimal 3 warna. Misalnya tas sama sepatunya agak beda, itu masih bisa sih. Gitu. Karena memang ya gitu, saya pun di antara rekan-rekan saya owner bisnis lainnya, memang suka terbentuk persepsi kayak gitu sih. Kayak misalnya kita mau kerja sama sini, orang yang berpenampilannya rapi, orang yang, maksudnya kolega saya yang berpenampilannya rapi, itu jadi kayak tampak lebih meyakinkan buat kita untuk coba menjajaki kemungkinan kerjasama bisnis atau enggak. Walaupun nanti mungkin setelah saya berdiskusi dengan dia, ternyata kita nggak cocok, nggak bisa gitu kerjasama bisnis. Tapi at least melalui penampilan dia kan sudah membuka kesempatan untuk, oh ya kayaknya bisa nih, bisa nggak ya saya kerjasama sama dia. Dia aja tampak profesional kayak gitu. Jadi apa ya, kayak pintu awal pembuka. Walaupun mungkin setelah saya berdiskusi sama dia sih, oh kita nggak cocok, kita nggak bisa bisnis bareng kayak gitu, kita nggak bisa kerja sama bisnis. Tapi sayang sekali sih kalau misalnya opportunity itu hilang hanya karena penampilan kamunya yang nggak terawat, yang nggak di-maintain gitu Pak. Gitu karena sayang banget sih kalau hilang opportunity cuma gara-gara itu gitu. Kayak seperti kita masuk dunia kerja nih ya. Kamu smart, kamu bekerja keras, kamu kompetensi kamu banyak, tapi di awal-awal kita kan nggak bisa langsung bilang ke orang-orang, hey, saya ini kinerjanya bagus loh, saya ini profesional loh. Kita kan nggak bisa langsung bilang begitu ya ke rekan-rekan kerja kita. Ketika masuk dunia profesional, kamu harus nunjukin bahwa oh saya kredibel, saya smart, saya profesional. Salah satunya awalnya ada supaya kamu gimana bisa nunjukin kayak gitu, kayak gimana melalui penampilan kamu. Tapi seiring berjalannya waktu tentu saja harus dibuktikan dong kinerja kamunya itu. Tapi sayang banget sih kalau misalnya kamu tuh sebetulnya orangnya pekerja keras, smart apa, tapi kamu jadi nggak dapat opportunity hanya karena penampilan, itu sayang banget sih. Jadi sebetulnya ketika kamu memaintain penampilan itu bisa sebagai pintu pembuka untuk membuka opportunity. Walaupun pada akhirnya nanti akan harus kita buktikan juga kinerja kitanya gitu. Itu sih.
Ya benar. Thank you Kak Mira.
Ada lagi yang mau ditanyakan?
Nah, cukup.
Mungkin saya deh mau nanya deh, boleh? Gini, Bu, misalkan ada beberapa cowok yang pendek ya, Bu, termasuk saya gitu ya. Nah itu untuk kita masih tetap penampilannya oke, dan misalnya kita mau ketemu orang atau gimana, itu mendingan pakai baju apa gitu, Kak, sorry.
Maaf tadi, jadi kalau mau ketemu orang pakai pakaian apa gitu?
Ya, maksudnya kan seperti saya juga ya Bu ya, karena ada sebagian cowok kan yang maksudnya pendek gitu ya, termasuk pendek gitu. Itu mendingan pakai pakaian apa gitu mungkin.
Oh gitu. Nah gini, sebenarnya kalau saya pakai pakaian apa ya, yang penting yang pertama itu harus sesuai dengan style, memang taste fashion kamu gitu ya, kita nggak bisa maksain ya. Kalau misalnya gini loh, kan gini loh, trend fashion itu selalu berputar, tapi berputarnya tuh gitu-gitu lagi. Contohnya misalnya kemarin-kemarin tuh beberapa tahun lalu kita trend fashion itu yang warnanya soft gitu ya. Tapi sekarang karena pandemi kita banyak di rumah, tapi kita juga butuh sesuatu yang beda, kita udah mulai bosan juga sama yang soft. Jadi sekarang kalau kalian perhatikan trend fashionnya lebih ke yang warna-warna bold gitu kan. Tapi karena kita pandemi di rumah, jadi pakaian itu motifnya simple, kemeja aja, tapi kita main di motif gitu kan. Nah tapi nanti biasanya kalau udah dari yang bold begini akan nanti udah dari yang bold begini warnanya akan balik lagi ke yang warnanya soft, terus saja berputar kayak gitu sih sebetulnya tuh gitu. Jadi kalian nggak usah terlalu khawatir apakah saya mengikuti tren fashion saat ini atau enggak. Yang penting nomor satu adalah itu memang taste fashion kalian gitu. Itu memang taste fashion kalian. Kalau misalnya walaupun sekarang misalnya lagi tren warna-warna yang bold, yang ngejreng, yang heboh, tapi saya lebih sukanya yang soft, Bu. Ya nggak apa-apa, pakai aja yang soft. Nggak masalah gitu kan. Gitu nggak masalah. Karena goals-nya itu bukan kalian selalu mengikuti tren, tapi rapih gitu. Yang kalau pakai pakaian apa tergantung occasion-nya. Kamu mau ketemu siapa di acara apa. Nah, sedikit tips yang bisa ngasih kita jadi siluet tubuh kita jadi tampak lebih tinggi adalah kalau ke bawahannya celananya yang model lurus, jangan model pensil gitu. Jadi tips kalau untuk supaya tubuh kita jadi tampak lebih tinggi itu tadi bawahnya celananya model lurus, jangan yang model pensil. Itu aja sih. Itu.
Thank you, Bu.
Ada lagi?
Okay, maybe some other questions from the students or maybe the lecturers.
Oke, mungkin saya mau nanya kali ya. Jadi kan kita mungkin para pria gitu atau laki kan pada bingung gitu ya kalau misalkan nggak punya saudara perempuan atau cewek gitu perempuan gitu ya kayak untuk kita gimana cara untuk bisa tampil lebih baik lagi gitu. Nah, kira-kira ada tips and trick nggak dari Ibu sendiri gitu?
Oh, kamu gitu, maksudnya untuk kamunya?
Iya, misalkan kayak bingung gitu mau belajar dari mana gitu karena kan nggak ada yang ngasih tahu juga. Kalau mau nanya mungkin para cowok-cowok malu gitu ya nanya ke cewek gimana gitu. Nah, ada saran nggak, Bu?
Nah, oke. Sebenarnya banyak sih yang kayak gini. Kamu cek aja di YouTube gitu, tips and triknya berpakaian untuk pria seperti apa gitu ya. Cuma tips and triknya berpakaian terus cuma gini loh. Saya cuma kasih tahu bahwa perempuan-perempuan sekarang itu cenderung lebih open minded. Jadi mereka it's okay. Kalau dulu kan laki-laki harus pakainya kayaknya casual, warnanya polos, nggak pakai motif gitu. Tapi perempuan-perempuan sekarang tuh lebih open minded. Jadi it's okay kalau laki-laki pakai pakaian yang lebih berwarna atau pakai pakaian yang ada motifnya lebih nggak masalah sih, it's okay. Ya itu tadi fashion tips yang saya kasih itu yang basic, yang itu tuh bisa diimplementasikan baik untuk yang pria ataupun wanita sama aja bisa kok. Kayak yang tadi kombinasi warnanya, kombinasi motif itu sama aja untuk pria wanita kayak gitu. Itu aja sih. Cuma untuk pria sekarang nggak usah takut ya. Nggak harus selalu kalian pakai pakaian casual yang warnanya soft, nggak ada motif, nggak. Wanita sekarang tuh, perempuan sekarang lebih open minded kok gitu.
Oke, thank you Bu untuk sarannya. Oke, mungkin ada yang ingin bertanya lagi? Oke, mungkin Bu Yani biasanya kan sering ini ya, dance gitu. Mungkin ada pertanyaan.
Saya mau nanya deh. Saya tuh punya masalah nih, Bu Mira. Jadi permasalahan saya itu kalau saya di depan kamera, itu kan ini kameranya kan pakai filter ya gitu, jadi kan kelihatan glowing. Terus kadang kalau pakai kamera yang laptop, itu wajah saya jadi kayak anak kecil gitu. Nah, gimana ya gitu? Saya mikir, apa saya beli kacamata yang biar kelihatan nerd gitu ya? Gitu. Biar lebih kelihatan, tadi ya biar kelihatan smart gitu. Gimana nih tipsnya nih Bu Mira?
Gini ya Bu, sebetulnya kalau biasakan wajah kita biar nggak kelihatan kayak anak kecil gitu ya Bu ya, biar nggak kelihatan kayak anak kecil, itu di teknik make up sih Bu, teknik shading. Nanti ada gitu, misalkan di YouTube bisa dilihat teknik make up, teknik contouring wajahnya supaya nanti wajah kita jadi terlihat lebih dewasa gitu. Tapi kalau kita mau look smart, nggak berarti harus pakai kacamata sih gitu. Zaman sekarang tuh nggak harus selalu pakai kacamata, tapi dari pemilihan pakaian yang kalaupun yang semi formal, biasanya pemilihan pakaian yang semi formal itu sudah cukup menunjukkan bahwa kita smart gitu sih Bu, biasanya. Gitu.
Ada tipsnya nggak nih Bu Mira? Gimana ya supaya kelihatan tadi cara berpakaiannya gimana ya supaya misalnya sekarang banyaknya zoom ya, mungkin setengah ke atas gitu ya, atau gimana nih supaya lebih kelihatan tadi profesional gitu ya, look smart gitu.
Oke. Kalau saya Bu, untuk lihat kita tampak profesional maupun look smart kan, kalau sekarang misalkan, aduh nggak mau deh pakai pakaian yang terlalu terlalu formal, kita pakai yang semi formal aja. Contohnya turtleneck itu bisa semi formal, itu juga bisa menunjukkan kita look smart. Terus juga kalau bisa jangan lengan pendek. Lengan panjang akan memberi kita kesan bahwa kita lebih profesional, lebih smart. Biasanya sih seperti itu kalau kita pakai lengan panjang. Itu sih.
Terima kasih Bu Mira.
Oke, mungkin ada pertanyaan lagi, or maybe some comments, feedbacks, anything. Kayaknya sih udah nggak ada pertanyaan lagi sih ya.
Udah boleh? Boleh saya akhiri aja atau gimana?
Boleh Bu. So yes, thank you so much Bu Mira again for the presentation. It was very interesting how sometimes first impression can be it can mean a lot, you know. So, and thank you for the intuitive presentation. So before we go on a break, we would like to take picture together, and also, so please turn on your cameras. And the multimedia team, are you guys ready to take photos? Hello, the multimedia team, are you ready?
Siapa yang ngambil gambarnya dari panitia?
Dari aku aja ya. Okay, first slide, 1, 2, 3. Wait. Okay, second slide, 1, 2, 3. Third slide, 1, 2, 3. Fourth slide, 1, 2, 3. And fifth slide, last one, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. We're also going to fill out the feedback form. So it's got to be shown right here on the screen for the QR code. You can scan it or open it up on the URL link on the chat box. Okay.
Terima kasih banyak nih Bu Mira untuk materinya yang luar biasa.
So yes, once again, thank you, Bu Mira, for the presentation. Since now we have ended the third session, we would go on a break. Since we are ahead of schedule, way ahead of schedule actually, we are going to have the break until 1 p.m., which is about 1 hour, 40 minutes, right? Yeah, around that time. So, but please, for those of you guys who are in the Zoom meeting already, just stay. If you guys want to leave, yeah, sure, but please be back on time for the fourth and fifth session after the break. So stay tuned, and now we'll see you guys later with UD.
Okay, bye guys. Don't forget to fill out the feedback form.